Ellen. Thanks for redeeming first. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I know this is a lot later than I usually do. I'll be friggin'. But yeah, my bad. My bad. I was helping a friend with setting up. Hello, very busy day. I hope it's not busy to the point where you're like drowning. You know? That's not. Probably won't be able to talk much, but I wanted to steal for. Hey, abso-friggin-lutely. And that's completely fine if you don't. Don't worry. Thank you for stopping by and learning something to be fair. But yeah, I hope that, again, work is not too bad, even though it's busy. That's again, sometimes it's nice for busy work, sometimes it's not. You know, and that's just how it be. Hey everyone. Again, I'm sorry. It's so fucking late compared to my usual schedule. But yeah, I was like, oh, I got like 2.5 hours of sleep, and then I was still feeling so fucking tired. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sleep a little more. And I set a timer. And you wanna know what I set that fucking timer to? Instead of me getting 2.5 hours of sleep, I was like, oh, let's get 6 hours of sleep. And then I had to help tech issues. But it's fine. I need a video edit for job, which requires a lot of time. Yeah, absolutely, I understand. Oh my god, video editing. You are an absolute legend for being able to do that. God dang, publications and shit. Oh, I wish I had as much patience for that. Yeah, no problem, no problem. You do you. You get that bag. Get that bag. Yeah. Again, I hope everyone is having a good, you know. It's nice, it's nice. All of a sudden I'm just getting like notifications everywhere. Oh yeah, you're streaming. Oh yeah, you're streaming. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, obviously if you are just gonna lurk, you can lurk. If you're just stopping by to say hi. Hi. But yeah, we're gonna be playing more Our Life. We are in the, what is it, third step with them, which is basically all the adult stuff, which is going to be interesting because I heard that this step is very much like main story basically, and it is very interesting because we just like said like last one we said last week was like, oh yeah, what are you planning on doing since we just finished high school and stuff? What are your plans for college and stuff like that? So that was very interesting. So it was, again, it's very cute. Last time we saw Baxter who came in, and I'm sorry for anyone who likes Baxter, but fuck him. I'm probably gonna be busy for another 2 hours or so. That is completely fine. Again, do what you need to do. Don't worry about it, man. I just appreciate you stopping in and shit. I don't mean to make that sound like rude. Yeah, I just appreciate you stopping in and don't worry about it. You do you. I always appreciate just seeing you and chat stuff. Hi, Koneko. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. I remember you said in the server about, what is it, pulling up your carpet because it got all soggy. So I'm hoping that's fun. You're cleaning everything up. You said you're gonna put like the wood, and so that sounds. Sorry, I just muted my mic for a second because my brother passed by and they did the ooh thing. So I just muted my mic and did it like back, but like with full force. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. We are going to play the game. I love this game. I don't know. Okay. So getting this game, I'm gonna say this right now. I I got all of the. Oh my god. Okay, you know I forgot. In this game, I have to because it just looks so funky. But I'll still be reading chat, obviously. But bro, I had enough extra money to get all of Cove's DLC. So that may warrant another playthrough. But freaking I love him. I can't explain enough how much I love this man. So he'll load. Oh, we're at the DLC season. Wait a minute. You're doing okay. Woke up early, but I get the art, so it's okay. Kind of eepy though. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I hope that you are okay. But Konako, I love your art. Your rendering is absolutely amazing. Like, I wish I could render as well as you. I also wish I could render as well as King. Okay, sorry. My bro just came in and said, like, oh yeah, I need to head out. So. Also, the DLC, the fact that it's both of these, okay? I'm Mythical Mick. How's it going? Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. How are you? How are you? Also, hi, Embers. Oh, Koneko. Yeah, Koneko, I love it. I love it. It's so. But yeah, Mix, how's it going? Embers, how's it going? I definitely know you hopped in as soon as you saw our life. You're doing all right. Just been tired. I hope that you have been getting enough sleep. If not, please try to. Please try. Sleep's important. I know that I'm definitely not one to be able to preach about sleep because I don't get it that often, but you know, you do. I know you don't like Baxter, but Derek is right up your alley. Oh yeah, I remember Derek from Step 2. Derek was definitely a sweet. Again, I don't know if I can get Derek's, but obviously, like, DLC, I'm going to do another playthrough, so even though I have the Cove DLC for this step, I'm not going to play it right now. I'm only gonna do the main game and then go through, yeah. I'd rather just do vanilla game and then obviously go back and do everything that's like extra because I got the DLC like quote unquote late. So I'll probably just go back through, and obviously we've done the vanilla game, so I'll do all the DLC then. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a good day. So we are doing it moments with we are going to hang. You grabbed the large beach towel from off your bed and stuffed it into a bag. You had already packed your water bottle for your upcoming beach hangout. If you want to collab, do voices to read it, I'm always up for it. Yeah, that sounds cool. I will definitely consider that. I just know that depending on how many voices I usually do myself, but obviously, like, if we get into the other characters, that sounds. The stars had aligned, and somehow everyone was free today. Miranda had set things up with several bubbly phone calls between you, Cove, and Terry to find time to hit the beach. Yeah, true. You were hoping that this would be a fun time together. It better be. God dang. Why does he not have his shirt on? Huh? What? Sir? My bad, I was not expecting that. My bad. Yeah. Cove sat on your windowsill and kicked one of his legs into the air idly. He already had his swimsuit on, and his towel was bundled under his arm in a mist-shaped ball. He'd shown up earlier that morning with a surprising amount of enthusiasm. He was chatting as you caught up to his preparation. Yeah, oh my god, are his shorts pink? I love that. Yeah, I was like, they're pink. Oh, that's great. But seriously, I couldn't find my swimsuit this morning. I looked everywhere. It had disappeared. I had no idea what I was going to do. You could have gotten a new one somewhere. What happened to all your other swimsuits? You don't have to wear a swimsuit to be on a beach. Yeah, it completely vanishes somehow, just like your old sand pail. You see, oh my god, his sand pail. His sand pail. They are pink. I love that. I want to tease him. Yeah, it completely vanished somehow, just like your old sand pail. You totally didn't just lose your stuff again.
Seriously?
Very funny, Hoagie. That was different, and I was 8. Anyway, I don't know why it was in the bathroom when I never put it. Bro don't remember shit. Don't worry, I don't either. He gave a small smile and readjusted the towel. You now could see that it had been folded at some point, but then rolled up and carried without much care. Bro, the fucking...
I'm so glad.
But I'm just glad I found it. It would have been crappy to lose my favorite trunks. Oh, I'm glad that those are his favorite. It's like ADHD. Oh, no, absolutely. I have that, and it makes sense. I lose stuff, and then all of a sudden when I'm not looking for it, it's there. It was nice to see Cove so happy and comfortable in what he was wearing. You walked over to your dresser and mused about how you had picked out your own swimsuit. Your height had complicated your swimsuit shopping. Not many swimsuits were well-fitting on someone who's petite. And then for the shape of your body. We said, oh yeah, this... I do have curves. It's odd, but... And... I love how, again, it's like saying, oh yeah, your body shape changed over this time. I'm soft. Guys, I'm soft. I'm not gonna lie. I squeaky. There was a smooth feel to your build without any hard muscles, even if you flexed. Very true. You weren't as muscular as you used to be. Your lifestyle had changed since the way it was when you were younger. Very true.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Look. Oh, yeah. I was thinking... What? Not just myself and my body, really. Eyebrows rose at your admission of self-reflection. And what do you think? What did you think of who you were? You considered your identity further. You knew for sure that you were non-binary. Yeah. I read that one. I'm like, oh, absolutely. Your identity had different facets to it. You still didn't know what identity you felt truly comfortable with. No, I'm non-binary, by the way. You had no question about that part. Exactly. You lost toilet paper and it was right in front of my face. Bro, I do that all the freaking time. Not gonna lie. And small boobs, your breasts were not exactly small, but not huge either. You were well endowed. In the past, you had breasts, but had them surgically removed. Dude, I want them surgically removed so fucking bad. I don't have that. But yeah, that one. They were medium, you suppose. Yeah. You liked the size you had. You wish they were smaller and might get a reduction. You wish they were big. Oh, okay. You use the binder. I do use the binder. You left them as they were, but you were considering. Yeah, I use a binder, but I'm considering the other options. You were okay with your binder for now, but it might not be a permanent. Yeah. Yeah. Being like, I think again that's just like gender identity shit, but like yeah. It says that you went through hormone therapy. I kind of wish that I went through hormone therapy, but I didn't. Recently I'm just like, I like the range of stuff I can do now. I'm very scared that if I go through hormone therapy, it's going to change way too much. Yeah, it's something that I was thinking. You had looked into it and were certainly interested. You hadn't started yet, but it was a possibility. And again, like, I've always worried about, like, hormone therapy and it messing with my medicines. I have been told by friends and past coworkers, like, oh yeah, even if you're taking these medicines, like, it's not gonna affect it. But also, like, I still worry for some of my medicines and my mental health and stuff like that, because obviously you're gonna have raging hormones and it's gonna be like, oh, well, this and that. Your mind's thinking a little differently. I didn't because I didn't want to lose hair like the males in my family. I mean, fair. To be honest, like, I I feel like I'm kind of like blessed with that because of like my genes in general of being Asian and stuff. So the only way I'm losing hair is from me pulling it. For most. People have had a lot of their identity wrapped up in their physical form. It shaped their self-image. Oh, thank you for the pats, Koneko. I was confident in yours. You were comfortable in yours. You weren't really content with yours. You hated your body. You knew you had gender dysphoria. So recently, I know I have gender dysphoria. I had gender dysphoria. I'm gonna say had right now because I'm starting to get comfortable with mine, but I'm still not, unfortunately. But again, I'm getting more comfortable with it, with just being as like, well, I may not be where I want to be, but I definitely can. And you know, again, it's kind of funny though, because when most people meet me at first, they're like, they, I present myself as male in general, so it's just like, they don't even know. It's just kind of funny. I'm almost at 240? Oh my god, you're right, yeah, thanks. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Everyone's support, it really, like, it's so nice. I love you guys. Literally, I forget that thing's even up there. Not gonna lie. But yeah, all your support is really appreciated, guys. Like, oh. My heart. Oh, thank you, Koneko. But no you. No you. And Koneko, when you start streaming, I'm gonna be so excited. Ember, I need to catch yours. I need to catch yours more. Because I know I drop in lurk, but I definitely need to catch yours more in a way that I'm not just having most of the time doing other work. So unfortunately, yeah. Yeah. But at least like I'm happy that I can at least like put it on in the background. At least that's the way to help. Okay. There were things you didn't hate it per se, but it wasn't all that you wanted it to be either. Yeah, I love you. No, you, Koneko. I remember I met you, Koneko, I met you through Nya's chat, but you are such like a staple in the Mythics community now. It's, oh, you're so sweet. You had pretty much always been unhappy with your body. Even when you were younger, it felt off, and that still hadn't changed. You didn't feel like who you wanted to be. God, why is this hitting so hard? Jesus Christ. You focused on Cove again. He smiled at you and tilted his head, a question still in his eyes. He was waiting for you to come to an answer, but before you could, you had something to say to him. What do you think about me? You like the way I look, right? I've been thinking about something lately. I want to get horns later. What if I told you I want to get... I do want to ask about the surgery thing. I know he's gonna be fine with that, but, you know, just a question. What if I told you I want to get surgery? To make my body be the way it should be. Waited for his reaction and watched his face with bated breath. Cove's eyebrows raised and the smile grew on his face. He was genuinely excited for you. Ah! Yeah? Do you have something said, or is it still kind of an in-progress plan? Nothing set for now. It's progress. It's progressing though. That's cool. That's great. He nodded with a grin. Oh, accepting boyfriend. I love it. Let me know if there's ever anything you need me to do, like drive you to the doctor. Oh. And he leaned in, and his voice was gentle. Is moving forward helping you feel better about your body and everything? Or at least with the future of your body? You guys make me really happy. I'm not used to friends. The mythic very. Oh. Yeah, Koneko. It's so great. I love this community so much. I love how close knit we are. First, I also got someone into this game. Like, I'm gonna. Hey yo, nice, nice, nice. This is a very. But yeah. Oh yeah, I love everyone in this community. I love how like we're not just like. Obviously, we're not just people letting the numbers. We very much like get to know you, and I'm hoping that we keep it. Because all of you are so. You all have your own amazing personality. Again, it's very appreciated, all the love you give us, and all the love that we want to give you. Ah, shit, my voice keeps cutting out! Oh, hey, James! Thank you for redeeming second! I think my voice is cutting out because I keep going away from my mic. Also, it has to do with the frequencies that my voice is doing. So, oops. But James, how's it going? Also, James, I literally like looked you up. And I looked you up to make sure, and I was like, oh my god, you're one of the voice actors in here. That's actually amazing. I very much like it. Because all the voice acting in here is very nice. Oh yeah, well, you say that as if you don't remember. You say that as if it's like, oh yeah, that's just a passing thought. No, but I love the voice acting. It's very nice. It's very nice. Even though like how minimal it is, it's very nice. No, I know. One into the game, I'm gonna clap. Yay. Yeah. Cove knew about your current self-image thanks to being close with you for so long, and that you weren't exactly happy with the way you were. He was always supportive, but you also knew he worried about you. Wait, hold on, what's the log? What happened? That's cool, that's great. Let me know, and or at least to make me feel better. Okay. Okay. Yes, I wouldn't be doing it if I thought it'd make things worse. I don't know, I really hope so. You chose not to answer. I wouldn't be doing it if I thought it'd make things worse. Have you met my character? I need to look back and... Bro, friggin'... This guy open. Okay, James. I love you, but I'm gonna say this right now. I have met Baxter. But he definitely... The vibes of him is not my fave. Yeah, he just came in just like a little bit ago, but yeah. Yeah, we met him at the beginning of part 3. Freaking... Yeah, I have. Just a little bit ago, but like... I think the only thing I don't like is the smugness that he gives off. But I think, yeah, he definitely in the DLC, he's probably a very good character. Yeah, it's just like, bro, please. But I also think it's because, obviously, I forgot that you can get the DLC for other routes, so you can actually, like, get to know them. So I was just focused on Cove the entire time. No, but I absolutely love it. Cove's blue eyes gained a glossy tint and he nodded seriously. I love how they refer to his eyes as so many different colors. He loves Sleepy Baxter. He is such a dork. Oh. I feel like all of them Sleepy is really cute. Not gonna lie. That's great. Just so great. He beamed at you warmly. I think that the fact you have options, this is wonderful. I think you're wonderful. He was being entirely serious, and you appreciated his earnestness. He believed what you said. And even if you decide later to change the plan, you're still going to be wonderful. I just can't be helped. It just can't be helped. The fact of life. It's written into the universe. OC stage is wonderful. Oh. You knew that you really could count on Cove's help with this. He was going to be there for you as much as you wanted him to be. It was reassuring how much he cared. Cove stopped speaking and looked at you for a moment. He kicked his feet as he considered something and then nodded with a thoughtful expression on his face. He stared forward and directly met your eyes. I have known you for a long time, since we were kids, you know? I've seen you just about every day for the past decade, so I think it's fair for me to say this.
It's nice.
Each day, you're different from before, just by a little bit. But you're also still the same. You're always you. It's nice to see you keep developing as a person. Yeah, all characters can be dorks, especially Cove. Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely get that. He's a cutie. I do want you to keep being you, but the only one who gets to decide who that is you. Oh, thank you for redeeming the wet stretch, James. You're right, I got a stretch. I've actually been sitting at the desk for a lot longer than y'all think. In my friends group, depending on who they are, I am like one of the resident techs for stuff. Ooh. Oh, also, Ember, thank you for redeeming nummies. That reminds me, I have to finish my garlic bread. Yeah, yummy. Yummies. Ugh. Yeah, the garlic bread is really good. I'm going to say this right now. The garlic bread that my brother makes is obviously superior to any garlic bread that I can get somewhere else. But this one from Strack is actually pretty good. I'm gonna mute so I can crunch. Bread is good. One of the reasons why when I went to the thrift store, I absolutely went crazy when I found a bread maker for $6. Good old garlic bread. Like, all bread is yummy. I spend so much on my anime con funds on Japanese. Oh my god, Japanese breads. Oh, you're reminding me that I need to go to Mitsuwa again and go to Pastry Hippo. At Pastry Hippo, my favorite thing there is the curry bread. The curry bread. But I also like the kanipan. And I need to try more things with red bean paste and custard, because I need to get over my freaking texture things, because that stuff's so yummy. I also, though this is not at the Pastry Hippo, but at my local Asian market, they have the taiyaki fish, and they have ones that are chocolate and red bean. Oh, I need them so much. I need them. Donuts, I really want to try Japanese donuts. Oh my god, Japanese donuts? Bro. Freaking Just basically, oh, that reminds me, I need to try to make cloud bread. It's actually so simple and easy to make cloud bread. I just haven't done it. Oh my god, you guys are reminding me of all the delicious nummies I can make. One reason I love being a baker, on the side, so. Oh, it's so fun. But god dang it. No, oh god. I'm gonna write this down because this is an absolute, like, I have to do this. I need to make chocolate chip cookies, before the 18th. Oh, we're about to go on an ad break, hubby. I'm actually so glad that ads have been so gracious lately. Like, I run the 3 minutes, obviously, but it only gives, like, a few, and that kind of makes me happy. Also, I freaking love just, like, the background music of this, not gonna lie. It's very calming. Very calming. Oh, god. I keep forgetting to hang my sticky notes up on the wall, because then I can see them and remember I have to do stuff. Because I've had this one that I was like, oh yeah, I need to do this, and I haven't done it for, like, a week or so. Oh, boy. And it's all, like, it's either baking, or fixing my OBS, or checking for doctor stuff, or... or, like, on the side VA project. Some of them I do have to take down. Some of them are just there for well, way too long than they should be at this point. Oopsie. Okay, but welcome back to anyone that was on ad break. I hope that they're done. But yeah, we're gonna continue. Oh, I probably said this was... I do want you to keep it you, but the only one who gets to decide who that is you. You choose who you are today. You get to choose who you are tomorrow. And that's okay with me. Oh, yeah, I'd smile with tears, bro. Moisture started gathering in your eyes, so you began to blink rapidly. You couldn't stop the tears from coming even as you smiled so widely your cheeks hurt. What could you even say to that? Cove seemed a little concerned by your tears, but he smiled back.
Hey.
Oh. Cove gave a bent smile, pointing to your arm. I gotta pop. I'm like, you're looking particularly shapely today. It's... He answered not with words, but a solid okay sign, with both hands and the same cheeky smile. Oh my god. Cove was suddenly flustered when he realized how boldly he'd complimented you. He stood by it, even if he was a little red. You were a little taken aback. That came out of nowhere. You glanced at yourself. I didn't know you liked my arm so much. Yeah. He started. I would say that you're so sweet and fantastic. I don't know, I say that all the time to people, but I mean, I whenever I say that stuff, I usually truly mean it. So yeah, if you guys hear me say that kind of stuff, especially towards you guys, just know I absolutely mean it. I usually don't say stuff unless I absolutely mean it. Unless I'm acting, then that's a different thing. But that's usually like acting, like as in like theatrical. So. Cove ducked his head and started to rub his left arm. It seemed he was much more prepared to rain praise on you than to receive it himself. He barely could respond. Oh, Cove, you are me for real, for real. Thanks, you too. Finally, you felt that was enough of that topic for one day. You went back to your original goal before you got sidetracked. You needed to pick what you wanted to wear to the beach. You chose to wear casual clothes instead. You picked a one-piece swimsuit. You decided to wear a two-piece bikini. Oh, dang. You chose a two-piece tankini. You wanted to wear your wetsuit. You wanted to wear swim trunks, top. I usually use swim trunks with the top. While you dug around in your drawers, you tried to think if there was anything else you were missing. Sunglasses, hat, shawl, board shorts, regular shirt to wear as well, grabbed swimsuit, cover up to wear as well. The goggles. Nah, I'm goggles, man. I need to go in there. With that taken care of, you held your outfit together and looked at the Cove. He was tapping his toes on the side of the wall as you waited. Bro, get your toes off my wall. I gotta wash those now. You vaguely wondered if he thought that was a comfortable place to sit. You hope so, given how long he'd perched on it. Yeah, like right here. I mean, perhaps. I'd be comfy. Now, regardless, it was time for him to go. You weren't going to put on your beachwear with him just chilling there. Bro, you need to cover your windows at least. Well, I'm gonna change, so how about you wait outside? Cove nodded reassuringly. Alright. Cove lowered himself off the window and strolled past you to get to the door. He lightly brushed his fingers against your cheek when he passed by.
Bye.
I'll see you out front. Okay. When you were alone, you got undressed and put your swimwear on. You also checked your beach bag for the final time, and it seemed like you hadn't forgotten anything. Bro, it says you hadn't forgotten anything, but I'm pretty sure I probably forgot something. You left your room and hurried down the stairs, ready to meet Cove. You made sure to lock your front door and walked outside. Cove stood in the road, looking down and scuffing his feet on the asphalt. When you shut your heavy door, he looked at you and smiled. Nice to see you again. Hi. Miranda and Terry are gonna be here in not too long. Terry even texted me earlier saying she was mostly on schedule. Well, why don't we just head to the beach and wait for them there? We're both ready. That sounded like a good idea to you. You said as much, and Cove shot off a quick text telling the two of them where you'd be. Cove gave you a thumbs up after the message sent. It was a familiar path to walk, and it wasn't long until you reached the shore. Cove laid out his towel on the warm sand. You set up your stuff beside him and looked out into the ocean. Rolling swells hit the shore rhythmically. You all had lucked out. It was a beautiful day. The sky was clear and the waves were good. It was a balmy summer day, but with a pleasant breeze to keep things comfortable. Essentially, it was perfect. So? Do you feel like heading into the water? Maybe just walk down the shore? Or would you want to do something here? The water sounds good. Taking a stroll would be fun. I don't mind my feet being in the water. Plan to get some sun. Either way is fine. What do you want? Oh god. You can't put two people like this together because at some point someone has to make a decision. And it usually is like awkward at first. God. Let's take a stroll and hold hands, man. You wiggled your toes in response to the comment and looked off into the shoreline. Why am I wiggling my toes? Cove nodded, accepting of the plan. He kicked some sand off his towel absent-mindedly. Yeah, sounds nice. You took a deep breath and tasted the relaxing salty air. Cove caught your eye and gave you a small smile. You chatted a little before a comfortable quiet settled over the two of you, content to watch the waves as you waited for the others. I thought we were walking, what? Luckily, it didn't take long until you heard shouts. You turned your head to see both Miranda and Terry running straight for it. Oh god, they better not crash, please no. Miranda was faster, making leaps and bounds across the sand. Terry followed in her wake, laughing with her towel clutched around her shoulders and flowing like a cape. Mood. Miranda started making her jumps more theatric and more precarious as she got closer. Cove waved them on with a bright grin. I'm hoping they don't fall. Don't trip.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
With that, she made a particularly far leap and landed on one foot. She turned it into a clumsy pirouette and spun around. Oh, thank you. Oh, they're so cute! Aww. The two officially arrived at Cove's and your setup, looking completely ready for an ocean adventure. They were already in their swimwear and were raring to go. Again, they're so cute. Oh my god. Hey, Terry, Miranda. Welcome to our beach. What the? No, Siri, no!
What would you like to know?
They are so cute. Also, I said Terry, and Siri came up? Don't do it, iPhone. Okay, sorry, I did. Frickin' heck. My phone was like, hey yo, what you need? It also doesn't help that I have like a someone Miranda in my phone, so that was awkward.
Hey.
Hello, hello. She beamed and Miranda nodded with a smile.
Oh yeah. Man, I'm so pumped. Yeah, I'm really glad this worked out. What have you guys been up to over here near town? Cove, Hoshi, have we missed things? Cove blinked and then shrugged when nothing he wanted to mention came to mind. I don't know. You shrugged like Cove. You gave a vague answer. You gave her a recap over how your family was doing. What have you been up to? The usual. Terry laughed and mentioned a few things about her own parents. Miranda brought up her family and shared some of the wild things her older brother had done. Okay, at least we just kind of passed the torch and they're fine with it. Terry then started talking about her morning and how she'd almost overslept since she had stayed up too late last night. She bounced on her feet as she spoke. Nice. But don't worry about me being tired today. You know I ran on less back during school. Miranda filled in the group about her morning. Apparently everything had gone smoothly. She'd met up with Terry on the way here, and you knew the rest. Cove offered a suggestion to the girls. Hey, let's walk while we catch up. Okay. Well, yeah, definitely.
You felt pleased that Cove remembered what you wanted to do. Sometimes he could be thoughtful like that. Oh. Sometimes he could be thoughtful like that. I sure hope, like, your boyfriend would be like, you know, remember some of the things that, you know, at least like your partner and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, you wanted to do this? We'll do this with everyone. Yeah. Once everyone's stuff was settled on the beach, the group strolled over to the shoreline. The wet sand was cool under your feet. Let's
sand. I don't, my beloved. A wave rushed up and covered your ankles in water. You flinched from the suddenness of it, but by the next wave, you were acclimated. You took another step forward and sank a little into the ground. Behind you, your footprints were soon smoothed by the waves. Your friends chatted as you all walked together. You took turns pointing out cool shells or pieces of sea glass. It was a relaxing jaunt. Hours passed and the group had moved between different activities, some low-key and some more exhausted. For you, it was another break time. You sat on your towel and sipped at some water. Your friends were hard at work, burying Terry's full body under a pile. Oh my god. Miranda used her arms to force up the sand around Terry's side, Cove working to cover Terry's feet. You took another drink and closed your eyes. Eventually, a shadow passed over you, dampening the light that was still notable even behind your eyelids. You checked to see Cove had joined you there. He knelt down to dig around in the pile of assorted beach stuff in the middle of everyone's towel setup and pulled out the sunscreen. He took a seat next to you on his towel. He opened the bottle with a soft pop and began to reapply the cream. Hey. He ran his hands across his chest to work the sunscreen in, and you might have checked him out a little from the corner of your eye while still sipping some water. He noticed you noticing him, and Cove tilted his head your way as a smile formed. You could help if you want. Oh my god. As in, like, I can't really get everywhere on my back with this. So if you do it, that would be nice. Is that alright? Trying to make it less uncomfortable? Yeah. Thanks. You scooted up behind your boyfriend and reached a hand around his front so you could squeeze a small pile of sunscreen in your hand. You rubbed your palms together, spreading the cream out more evenly, then began applying it softly to his shoulder. From there, you moved to the tops of his shoulders, the nape of his neck, and down his spine. Cove was mumbling the entire time, but you couldn't make out what he said. You might not have even realized he was doing it himself. Bro, that's a fucking... The tone of his voice and the look of his face got the message across just fine, however. He was happy. You were too. After he and you finished up, Cove let out a comfortable sigh and looked off. But then he sighed again, this time in an exaggeratedly disappointed way. You wondered if he was going to sigh again, even more dramatically if you didn't say anything. Oh, yeah, what's wrong? In all honesty, what's wrong? You inspected his face to see if there was anything actually distressed about him, but he still just looked like he was exaggerating. You asked anyway, since it was obvious that was what he wanted. Cove shook his head, comically despondent. His frown didn't match the sparkle in it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just becoming another jaded adult, that's all. Oh, damn. Now you were really confused. You waited for him to continue, and his next sigh did not disappoint. It was the most ridiculously sad sigh you had ever heard. Then he smiled a little. Oh, mermaids aren't real. What? That had not been what you were expecting. He continued. You know how much I like mermaids as a kid. Well, merfolk as a whole. I really hope that we're out. I mean, the ocean's a big place, right? They could be somewhere. But the older I got, the more I had to accept it. And they were just a fairy tale. He jerked his head over to the waterline and the rolling waves. They crashed against the shore and then drew back. This was a perfect beach for them. It's pretty and vast and never too crowded. If merfolk did exist, we definitely would have met one by now. Or at least, we would have heard of someone else seeing one, but nothing. He acted as though that result was a true bafflement. He let his head hang. I gotta let the dream go. Oh. That's hardly proof. It's not like this is the only beach in the world. Exactly, come on. They could still exist, as you said. The ocean is a big place. Cove chuckled a little to himself, eyes tilted off into the sea, his face still low. Maybe it's... Well, let's say a merperson did happen to wash up on shore one day. He looked at you with a faux, doleful expression. I could have lost my partner to their magical underwater world. Oh. No, even if I had the chance, I'd stand for them. Absolutely. Cove's eyes widened with amazement.
Really?
You'd pick me, a plain human, over a beautiful mythic merperson? He smiled and continued, very clearly joking around at this point. Are you sure that's the right call? It's beautiful, kind merperson falls for somebody. I'm pretty positive that the sensible response isn't to turn around and say, no thanks, I'm gonna stay on land with a normal guy. Are you warning me that you'd leave if you got that kind of offer? Are you so sure I'd have to make that call? Since this is all hypothetical, why not have you be the merperson? Oh, true. I don't want that. I should get to be a mer creature, and then I'd invite you to the underwater world. But there's no one who could ever make me. Oh, true. This is hypothetical. I feel like Cove would honestly be a mer person. Cove turned his face to beam at you. He brightened immediately. Now we're talking. Huh. You'd be a good merman, right? You'd make the best. He would. Cove's gaze was drawn back to the water with shining eyes. He was clearly imagining some world where he was a merman who could happen upon you here at this beach. You tried to picture what he could be thinking. It would be quite a lovely story. And then you heard Miranda screech. Your attention immediately switched over to your friends. You saw that Terry had gotten impatient and shifted her legs. The walls Miranda had been meticulously building collapsed into a wet heap of sand. He surveyed the damage critically.
Oh, we're gonna have to start over on that part. You just want to give up on this now?
No way.
No way, the burial must continue. I'll try not to move anymore. Okay, if you're sure, I'll try to fix this.
That's cute. Miranda started to rebury her, and Terry shot her a thumbs up. She realized too late that moving her arm was a bad idea. More of the sand on her crumbled, and Miranda put her head in her hand. Cove caught your eye and started to drag himself up. Seems like we're needed. You're right. You agreed and followed him over to the girls. Miranda nodded at you both with appreciation, and the three of you did your best to finish the job. You all worked out a system of using just enough wet sand to help hold the rest together. With 3 people, it didn't take long for Terry to be entombed. I actually wonder, what is the appeal of being buried in sand? I never understood that. It seems fun, like, in theory, in, like, concept, but I don't think I would want to. I think when I was younger once, I did get buried, but the only satisfying thing was breaking out of it. Terry grinned massively, and Miranda offered high fives. The pile was officially done. They better get a picture first.
Oh yeah!
Resembling the oh my god, not the Kool-Aid Man! Resembling the Kool-Aid Man, she kicked herself out of the ground with gusto. Sand went flying in all directions, and a Terry-shaped imprint was left behind. Oh my god, I'm so glad that they referenced the Kool-Aid Man. Miranda yelled again, and Cove chuckled. There probably wasn't a better way to get out of it. You're so right. The 4 of you continued to have a good time. You went on a shell hunt. Miranda managed to find the biggest, while you find the most colorful. Cove caught a tiny crab. Oh, heck yeah. You did a bit of everything. There were impromptu games to just soaking up each other's company. However, after a while, you all had run out of water. Drinkable water, anyway. It was decided that you'd head over to your Cove's house. Things were gathered, and you started to cheerfully walk up the road.
What's next? I don't have anywhere to go, so it could be whatever.
Same, I guess we can keep hanging out? Terry snorted and readjusted her grip on her things. Don't sound too sure there, Cove. By this point, you could see your house. It hadn't taken you long to make the trip. The conversation continued with everybody throwing out suggestions. Are people hungry? She looked from face to face and inspected. Cove and Miranda shrugged in concern. No one was overtly opposed to it. However, you weren't really starving. It wasn't quite mealtime.
We could get dessert?
Miranda put a finger to her lip and thought. With a smile, her voice became more confident.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Terry considered it and then shot Miranda a thumbs up.
Sure.
It sounds good to me.
I can definitely go for that.
You know I'm up for more.
But there's nothing sweet at my house. Your friends glanced at Cove in his place. He shook his head immediately. Oh yeah, it kind of makes sense. That doesn't have anything good either. I mean, unless you want dessert-flavored protein shake. Oh my god.
Ew, no.
She cut in and held her hands up as if trying to ward off something evil. Cove smirked.
Not bad.
Yeah, they're not that bad. They're just thick, and I can't stand the texture.
Nope. Well,
Well, there has to be some kind of sweet shop around here. Let's look it up.
Terry nodded and started to dig around in her bag.
I like the way you think.
Terry continued to rummage in her bag and grew increasingly frustrated. She puffed out her cheeks and knelt down, setting the bag on the ground. She's trying to find her phone and it's not there. With both hands free, she was finally able to fish out her phone. She raised it up in triumph for a brief moment of celebration.
I'm on it.
I'll search for something good. Terry got back to her feet, hefting the bag over one arm, tapping away at her screen in the other. But she assessed Cove from top to bottom. Nope.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Cove glanced down at his bare chest and feet, having not even registered it prior. He chuckled a little. I'll grab something. Cove moved over to his house. You looked towards yours. Wait, do all of them, do they have shoes? Are they wearing shoes? I have my shirt and trunks, but I don't know if I'm wearing shoes. I'm gonna go change as well. You felt like you'd be more comfortable in something more streetwear than beachwear. You inclined your head over to the side. I'm gonna change.
Sure.
Go for it, we'll wait. Miranda nodded with a smile. Yeah, that's true. I honestly wouldn't feel comfortable going, somewhere with my, bathing suit. Not gonna lie. Unless, obviously, it was just with a group and they were like, yeah, no, come on, just go. You ran into your house. No one was home, so you just rushed to your room and dropped off your beach stuff on your bed. Got the sand. You threw something on over what you were wearing. You completely changed. I don't want to be wet. I would completely change. You stripped and found a suitable outfit to go hang out in. You slipped it on and felt satisfied with your decision. His orca shirt. With that, you sped back outside, and Cove was already there and gathered around Terry's phone with the girls. He'd opted to just add a shirt and shoes, apparently putting in the minimum effort for service. Hey, that's fair too. Hello again.
Hey.
You don't really want ice cream, do you?
You didn't have a chance to answer. She kept barreling through with her words.
Because I'm not into that right now.
That's cool.
Don't mind her. You look nice, by the way.
Oh, was it because I changed completely? Bro, I just don't want to be wet. Terry scrolled further and then made an interested exclamation.
Oh, what's this place? They sell crepes. That's something you don't see every day. Look how fancy they are.
She shoved her phone into your face. It seemed like a cute shop. It didn't show any pictures of the actual building, but the food seemed good. It was one of those places that put a lot of effort into presentation, with branded wrappings for the crepes and well-applied topping. Weird. Never heard of it. I haven't either.
Mysterious, but crepes are so good.
She nodded her approval as Terry admired more of the photos. I'd go. It's not too far, but we could drive. Terry cheered at the success of a plan made, and you all walked around to Cove's car. He had to run inside once more to grab his keys. That's good. He wrote, "Wash me" in the dirt on this car. Nah. I'll just wait. Terry leaned back against the car door as the group stood by for his return. The car beeped and unlocked. Cove ran up to you with his car keys in hand. His hair slipped into his face and he brushed it back.
Shotgun!
She clambered into the passenger seat without hesitation. You didn't argue and climbed into the back with Miranda. Terry activated the directions on her phone map and acted as their navigator, directing Cove to the crepes. The GPS tried to get Cove to turn into a non-existent road once, and wanted him to do a U-turn instead of just using a left turn. But with Terry looking at the actual path, it went smooth enough. You were led to a small stall in a parking lot rather than a full building. Oh, interesting. That explained why there hadn't been pictures of the creperie's interior, and why it was new to you despite living in this town your entire life. It was a completely new structure that popped up recently. There was a window you could walk up to, and one for cars to drive up to. Cove parked with a laugh. I don't think I needed to put a shirt on for this, but I still want to try. Let's go.
What?
Do you not trust us to eat in your car? She gestured to the drive-thru option. Cove shook his head with a snort. I trust some people here, maybe, but wouldn't it be more fun to actually check it out? He's like, no, we're not eating my car. Everyone acknowledged his point and piled out. Terry tried to tease Cove a little, but Miranda started talking about the last time she had crepes. Apparently, they'd been the dessert explosion, topped with multiple sauces, powdered sugar, and what Miranda was pretty sure had been cake icing. Yeah, I think some of them do have cake icing, which is interesting. But I don't think I've ever had like an actual crepe.
That's sweet.
So great.
Literally, it was so good, but I regretted it so much. I couldn't finish it, and I really tried. You can do it this time, Randy.
Oh, cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. There were some laughs. When you got up to the menu, you realized that there were more than just crepes. Ew. Very cute looking though. There were definitely crepes, many crepes. However, the stall also had a lot of different drinks as well. Teas, smoothies, milkshakes.
Jackpot!
She grinned and held out her fist for a fist bump. Miranda high five. The two stared at the awkward, vaguely turkey-shaped hand configuration when they made that configuration they had made, and then slowly put their hands down. Cove's mouth twitched into a smile. You stepped up to order first. You glanced back at the menu. Crepe, drink, or crepe and drink.
I just get crepe.
I'd like a crepe, please. There was a woman who looked a little older than you taking the order. She smiled back at you, ready to hear the specifics of your purchase. The crepe itself you wanted. Green tea, hold up, green tea. Sorry. For the filling and toppings you picked. Okay, well, definitely powdered sugar. Condensed milk is good, but at the same time, I'm not lactose intolerant. I'm literally like allergic to fucking. Ugh. I'm allergic to dairy, but that doesn't stop me. Okay, powdered sugar, chocolate chips. And unfortunately, I can't do freaking fruit that much, and it sucks. Chocolate syrup and whipped cream. Also, you paid and stepped aside to let your friends order. Cove got a lemon crepe with powdered sugar on top and the mixed berries. He also got a plain strawberry smoothie. Oh my god, his crepe sounds so good. Oh my god. Freaking, I should have done that too. I'm a citrus slut, but I saw green tea and I really wanted it. Oh, that reminds me, I should make green tea cookies now. Oh, green tea cookies or green tea muffins. Oh, the choices. Oh my god, okay, sorry. Carrie went crazy with toppings. Although she ordered a plain crepe, she had it smothered with whipped cream, cream cheese, chocolate chips, chocolate syrup, and bananas. Miranda opted for a frappe with caramel syrup and condensed milk. Oh, I guess she just didn't want to be like, I can't finish it. Fair. The four of you stood off to the side as you waited for your treat.
Hoshi, man, your crepe's gonna rock. High five for topping appreciation.
She held her hand out expectantly. High five. You hit her hand with a satisfying smack. Yes! Okay, sorry. Whenever you do a high five, and you know it's a high five, you gotta make that satisfying smack, and if it does not sting a little bit after you're done, it's not a proper high five. I'm sorry. That's how I see it, but obviously a lot of people don't, like, want to, like, sting after, so I get it. I usually leave them stinging, though, just saying. Order for Hoshi. Oh, I've gotta get that. No, yeah, no dip. You grabbed your order. The others didn't take much time after that. With the goods collected, everyone admired their treats. Terry dug right into hers, and Miranda gave hers a tentative sip. Terry nodded acceptingly with her mouth completely full. Miranda tilted the frappe over to her with a grin. Terry sipped it and clearly loved it. She raised her crepe over to Miranda. You could tell that there was an intent to make it look nice, but with all the assorted toppings piled on, only so much was done. Miranda took a huge bite with gusto and sighed happily. Terry seemed satisfied and took another slurp of Miranda's drink. They had both only gotten one thing, probably because they knew they'd end up sharing. Fair. Oh my god.
Hi, Rini! Hi! How's it going? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Also, thank you for the fodder. What? Follow Water Element too. Thank you. How's everyone? Also, obviously, if you have to raid and run, obviously, go do so. Go take care of yourself. Hi, Rini. How's it going? I hope your stream was fun. I'm trying to remember what you're playing. Oh no. Oh no. I don't remember.
Oh, you were also playing the VN. The House of Fata Morgana. Oh my god, yes. Oh, I heard about that one. I really do want to play that one too. How was it? Well, doing fine. You can just say water, by the way. Okay, yeah, I'll just use water. I usually say the whole thing when saying thank you. But definitely, I'll just call you water. That's good. But I'll be right back. I gotta go potty. Yes, go potty. Go piss, girl. Go piss, queen. But yeah. For all of you that don't know me, hi. I am Hoshi Stage. I am a metal dragon. Please don't mind the five question mark eyes. They see everything everywhere all at once, but it doesn't help with my eyesight at all. Just know that. Like, you will show me something, I'll be blind as a bat. So, but yeah, here I do a lot of variety streams. I'm usually playing, okay, I'm gonna say this, I usually play games that have puzzles, even though I say I hate puzzle games. It's really ironic, and I don't know why. But right now I'm really getting into VN, getting back into VNs right now, especially because I like doing like the voice acting stuff. What else? I am planning to do art streams once I get a long enough cord for my iPad. Because it'd be fun. It's fine just saying so because water was taken, but it is the nickname I chose to go by online. Oh, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, also, yeah, just straight water. Fucking. Yeah. That's fair, that's fair. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm trying to think what time it is everywhere. Well, good time zone, I suppose. Because I don't know where everything is. I know in America it's like, what? Afternoon going into evening. Yeah, I forgot, does the House of Fata Morgana, I know obviously there's choices, but was written like technically in your guys' eyes, was Rennie making the right ones? Was Rennie, like, in your guys' perspective, was Rennie making the right ones? I bet she was, but you know. Yeah, I hope all of you had fun. I hope all of you had fun. I'm hoping that Rennie is taking a good piss right now. Oh boy. Well, I suppose actually I'm gonna take a quick sip. Quick sippy. My head's feeling a little light. Ugh. Don't mind problems. But yeah, we're playing Our Life Beginnings and Always. I'm doing the base route, which is Cove. Cove is the tall guy in the middle. I freaking love him. He's so cute and adorable and sweet, and I just wanna. Oh my god, my cuteness aggression like comes out. I really want to squish that man. But obviously, he's so fucking tall. Ugh. Compared to me, he's so fucking tall. But I'd still squish him. I'd find a way to squish him. I'd squish him like a bear hug him, but it's literally gonna just look like me hugging him like a koala. Which, again, that's funny. But yeah, I also love that his favorite swim trunks are pink. I absolutely love that, bro. Bro, I need pink swim trunks. Actually, I just need to get like swimwear. Can you? But I never usually get the chance to go swimming anymore. I wish I did. But yeah. The other two are on the left, that's Terry, on the right, Miranda. And I probably can't get the choices out of the way right now, but I'm gonna offer to share with everyone. But yeah, this is Terry, Cove, and Miranda. I love them. They're all so cute. Right now we're in step 3, so this is at the point where we are all graduated from high school and just getting into like actual adulthood and stuff like that. It's very fun, very cute. What happened in the previous 2 steps is again very sweet, very cute. Also, to preface anything, like looking at the reactions that Cove has, he's me for real. Not gonna lie. Like, bro, I don't know. He's just got this like thing going on where it's like, yeah, no, he's me. But I very much love him. We're right now actually only on the first prompt, and I don't know how long I'm going to be actually streaming today. I thought about it and I was like, oh yeah, but I started late. It's okay. You held your order up a little, bringing it to attention. Your friends looked at you, curious. Anyone want some? Yes, dibs! You can't call dibs on someone else's food. Except that I did. Everyone can try it if they want. Thanks, that's so nice. Miranda took the first round and then with a smirk passed on your order to Cove instead of Terry. Oh, Randy, my dibs.
Sorry.
Sorry, you can't claim Hoshi stuff. Fine, I can wait for it. Chuckling, Cove seemed to greatly enjoy his taste and didn't pass it on to Terry until he stopped chewing slowly. Finally, she accepted your order with gusto and took her taste.
Thank you.
So the one I got was, green tea. I'm trying to actually remember now. Green tea crepe with know I had whipped cream, chocolate chips, chocolate syrup. I feel like there was something else. Yeah, I feel like there was something else, but I don't remember. Eh. He gave you a reply in between sips of Miranda's frappe and munches of Cove's crepe. With that, Cove started to eat his treats in earnest. You saw him take a huge gulp of his smoothie, and then without swallowing, he added a bite of his lemon crepe. Bro. Mood. Cove? Welcome back, Rennie! How are you, hon? I asked, if you made the right choices in Fata Morgana, but no one answered me. And I was just saying, like, quote-unquote, right choices. Because I don't remember if there actually is right choices in that or not. I just know it's like, I need to play that again. But yeah, I hope you have this. Because, yeah. Yeah, and I explained, we're playing Our Life Beginnings and Always. Frickin' this lovely boy in the middle, that is my man's. There were not too many so far, but the story is good. Oh, okay, that's good. How far did you get? Now that I think about it. Because I actually believe that one's a long one. And then, though, there are a lot of VNs that are truly long. But they're fun. They're fun. I very much love the, like, storytelling and stuff. I like story. I very much do. I like telling stories. I like reading stories. But unfortunately, I can't like read anymore for some reason. But you know, that's what graphic novels and manga and VNs are for me. That's how I read now. Which is really funny. I don't know. I can read stuff, but I just don't like them. You were midway through the second door. Pauline just got the place to look for her lover. Ooh, okay. Okay. Nice. Pauline better find her. Before she's gone. I actually don't know, like, I don't remember what happens. I just know it's like, she better find her. Find them. My bad. Not me immediately thinking it was like, oh, yeah, it's two girls. I wish. Carrie tore off a piece of her grip and held it. Oh? You're also a VN/Otome enthusiast. Oh, absolutely. The last Otome I actually played was Obey Me, but unfortunately I haven't really been keeping up with the new content and stuff with Nightbringer. Like, I still have them on my phone, but I really haven't like done anything with them. They're just kind of there now. Like, I enjoy the characters, I enjoyed the main story, but I really I can't really get back into it after everything. Like, how they kind of like ended it as briefly as they did. Oh my god! Oh, another raid. Hi Lynn, how are you? Hi. How was stream? I love how my raid is like really done really weirdly. Yeah, hi. How was stream? Me either, but my bigger was probs all the Choleric Malice that got ported to Switch. I had it for the PSP. Oh, you know what? Fair. Hey Lynn, how was stream? I forgot what you were doing, hon. Wait, was it? No, it wasn't Osu. Wasn't Osu like yesterday? God, what was today? Uh-oh. My memory's bad. Nightmare. Oh yeah, Nightmare. Your model didn't work. My OBS did a 360 shot on me. Jesus Christ. Oh, it was today. Okay. What was today? No, not a nightmare. Oh. I'm sorry that happened. The heck? Mine wasn't capturing, so I feel that, but I somehow fixed it. Nice. Jesus, what's with all like the model like problems? I really need to watch VTube tutorial to how make that work. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Freaking. I just know that the tracking is always like good. Model stuff may be a memory. Oh yeah, that's true. Sometimes it run heavy. Sometimes it do run heavy. I do know that once I use your model in, it's gonna be like a whole different ball game for me because I've only been using PNGs my entire career, and it happened to me. And when I fixed that, no issue. Oh, that's good. Other than the model stuff, though, I hope everything else was good. Cause having fun on stream is always fun. What was your favorite song that you played today? Oh, also, I guess hi again. I should explain who I am because I always forget to do that. Again. Oh yeah, it was your 3D, then switch to LCD. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh yeah. Obviously, also yes, if you need to raid and run, absolutely do so you can take care of yourselves. After stream care is very important. Obviously, go get nummies, go get Wawa, go stretch. Oh god, lay on floor if you need to, go bathroom. Do what you need to do. But yeah, I am Hoshi Stage. I'm a dragon. I'm a metal dragon. Don't worry about my 5 question mark eyes. It's fine. But yeah, I'm a variety streamer. I'm slowly getting more into the VNs right now just because of like voice acting stuff. I'm going to be able to do art soon and stuff like that. I ran to the bathroom already. Girl, the fact you ran, goddamn. You're like, I am going to piss so fast so I can come back. I very much appreciate that, though. The only thing I ask is if I may head. I need to get the head pat redeemed, but yes, absolutely. I do have an emote. I just need to get that redeemed. I'll figure that out. Luckily, it's right as I leave the room. Hey, that's good. That's actually exactly what it is for me, too. Why does it look like I'm just stuck on my screen? Am I stuck? Oh, wait. No, it's just my phone being weird. Okay. Oh, it's just my phone being weird. But yeah, oh my god, I love, like, when you have a setup and you can... you had a buffer for a sec, but it's gone. Okay. I was like, there's something going on. That's not right. Okay. No, frick. My brother went out. He said, it was like, hey, if you need anything while I'm out, just let me know. And I actually have to ask him, it's like, hey, can you get more of my... I have freaking... I get the, like, sparkling vitamin water. Because it has vitamins in it, you know? It helps a little bit. Because I can't, like, have fruit texture and stuff like that, but, you know. Wee. Oh, lord. Also, yeah, in this game we're playing, Our Life. Friggin'... Right now we got crepes after swimming at the beach. I don't know what time it is, but I feel like it's like what? Oh, you have your new circle water thingy, and it was helpful for you. No, okay, absolutely. I'm gonna say this right now. Circle is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love it, but unfortunately for me, I am too poor to keep getting the cartridges. So yeah. But yeah, no, circle, absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And also, depending on yours is pink and you got a fancy one. God dang. Dang, you repping the fancy circle.
So?
Damn. Oh, Terry, here to make a trade? Sure. Oh boy. Instead of continuing to loiter in the parking lot, the four of you started to walk down the sidewalk. There was a lot of sharing going on, with crepe bits and toppings being passed around. Listen, I saw pink checkered and it was mine. No, absolutely. I wouldn't doubt that, especially with you. That's I'm not meaning that in like a derogatory way at all. That's very much of an affectionate way of saying, yeah, that's you. It makes sense. It only makes sense. It's very silly. It's very me silly coded. It really is. Yes, absolutely. I love it though. I love it though. You wouldn't have been surprised if Terry ended up drinking more frappe than Miranda did. He kept going down the way, eating, drinking, and chatting. Bro mood. Where the frick are... What? We walked out... Guys, we gotta go back to Cove's car. You hadn't realized how far the group had wandered until you ended up at the now leaving sign. Apparently, you were about to just walk right out into the middle of nowhere. Ah, dang. Terry took her mouth off of Miranda's straw and stopped sipping the frappe. Impossible! Preposterous! How are we already at the end? I always forget how tiny this town really is. Cove chuckled a little and swallowed a chunk of Terry's crepe.
I guess.
I guess. It kind of is, huh? It didn't feel that small when we were growing up. True. It definitely felt bigger then. It always seemed like there wasn't much here. There are tinier places out there. You guys are lucky to live in decent-sized cities. No, it's like... it definitely felt bigger when you were younger. Everything does. There was a time when Sunset Bird had felt huge. It seemed as endless as the ocean. There was always some street you hadn't wandered down, something new for the tourists. Very true. But now, you had realized it was just a pond in this big, big world. Seeing the definite end only reinforced this. Here was the boundary that proved your hometown could be walked out of with ease. I guess that means we should probably head back. One doesn't just walk into nowhere land. Maybe. We're not only one, Terry. There's four of us. Terry scrunched up her face, not wanting to acknowledge the bad joke. She decided to ignore it. It stings having to go all the way back. Yeah, but it's not like there's anything out that direction. And if we did keep going forward, it'd be an even longer trip home. You're right. You stared off into the stretch of road as Cove agreed that he didn't want to go out any further. Can we take a break here first, before we turn around? We've been walking for a while and someone finished my drink. Right on cue, Terry loudly sucked air from the straw. It was so good. Yeah, Miranda looked at her, but Terry remained unrepentant. In the end, though, it was agreed to hang around the sign before heading back to the car. It didn't take long to finish the rest of the food and drinks. Everyone gathered up the trash and stuffed it into bags and pockets for now. Oh, absolutely. The group relaxed on the grass, keeping count of all the cars that drove past. It was not a high number. 14. The newest passing car drove into town from somewhere outside. But as the vehicle came by, it slowed down and you watched as it ultimately rolled to a complete stop. Huh? The black car parked right by the now leaving sign. Everyone exchanged a baffled look. But then the tinted window rolled down and the driver peered out. As soon as you saw his hair, you recognized him. No one else you knew presented themselves so distinctively. Get back, sir. Yep. Hey, neighbors. Cove also jolted with recognition. Ah, the ad break. Hey, ad break.
Nah. It's okay. I'm gonna pour myself some granola. Give me the granola. Me willing the energy to get water. You should get water, Dini. What was good? What was good? We need it to survive.
Like, unfortunately, we needed to survive, but you know. Maybe. I'm staring at you with my 5 question mark eyes. But yeah. I get it. If you absolutely need water, please go get it. Let's go. This guy, like, will get water for returned head pets. You can get all the head pets, Benny. Yippee! Yay! No, absolutely. I love head pets. They're nice. Water time! Heck yeah! I look at Baxter, like, obviously, like, I like Baxter's design and the voice, but god dang. Let me 6, 13, 13. I definitely didn't use that as a reminder to drink water. Nah, you use anything as a reminder to drink water. Drinking water is important. Drinking water is important. I can still hear you too. I have my wireless headphones on. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Everyone, yeah, if you need to get water, please. Okay, so, no. Cove also jolted with recognition. He passed on a cordial smile and waved politely. Afterwards, he put his mouth back over the straw of his long empty drink, as if trying to act cool. You wish he hadn't stopped to chat. Yeah, wait, hold on. Is he coming in? Oh, where'd he fucking go? I'll wave. He leaned forward and tried to get a better look. His hands were loose on his steering wheel, and he seemed rather relaxed to have just pulled over on the side of the road. Baxter, what? You waved, and he nodded in acknowledgement. And you thought about the odd picture this made. A fancy black car pulled over to talk to a group of teens, mostly still in beachwear. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Miranda was incredibly confused and shrank back to watch. Terry tilted her head in an unspoken question. Cove made a quick gesture pointing towards Baxter, and a light bulb went off for Terry.
All right.
Ah, that's the new person in the condo. The B-man, right?
B-man? Yeah, Baxter.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I'd ever actually see him.
Her voice was quiet. Miranda usually got shy around new people. Terry was quiet, the opposite.
Incredible, this is perfect.
Huh? Terry hopped up from the grass and ran to Baxter's car, all full of excitement. Behind her, Miranda picked herself up and dusted imaginary dirt off her clothes. She sent a searching look to you and Cove, to which Cove shrugged. Miranda nodded and, with clenched fist, hesitantly followed Terry. Terry bent down to talk to Baxter through his window. She blasted through introductions while Miranda putting in a shy wave. Cove looked at you. He still clearly had no intention of going over. I'm gonna stay with Cove. I don't... Like, if he doesn't want to, obviously not. When Cove realized you were planning to stay with him, he smiled a little. Cove shuffled closer and dropped his voice. Honestly, I still find it kind of hard to talk to the guy. I get it. Like, I feel the exact same way with how introductions went. So, he's always so forward. Yeah, that scares me. Like, when people are, like, depending on which environment I'm in, when people are too forward, I get scared. Not gonna lie. But I feel like that's definitely more in IRL than online. Because online, like most people, I think they see me as an extrovert. I'm really not. Like, I'm an ambivert, but yeah. Cove nodded and pulled up some grass. He twisted a few blades together and then twisted them the other way. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. He glanced over to the girls, and it was clear from watching them that Terry at least didn't feel the same. It wasn't surprising given her personality, but you couldn't help but worry how running into Baxter was about to change your day. What? The two of you waited for the others to finish up. You couldn't hear what they were saying from there, but you could see from body language that Terry was up to something and Miranda didn't like it. Oh, God. You and your neighbor exchanged a look. After Miranda seemed to calm down slightly, Terry turned around to wave at you. She put her hands to her face to make a megaphone. Oh, what's going on? Come on, get over here. Baxter's giving us a ride. Cove's mouth popped open in surprise, then his lips curled together in clear displeasure.
All right.
I should have known. She's always pulling something. He took a slow breath and then shrugged. Guess we have to get over there. This is gonna be really awkward now, since he knows we tried not talking to him. You think Terry will come get us if we don't go? I don't want to tempt her. Yeah, let's go. You followed him over to the car, apparently about to get a lift. Yeah, this is just uncomfy because of how, like, I don't know how I feel about Baxter, but you know. You didn't know Baxter well enough to feel safe with him driving. Yeah. Sure, you doubted he was going to kidnap everyone or something. Your group had the numbers, and you're pretty sure you could all take him in a fight, but it still felt weird. You weren't in the habit of climbing into random people's cars. It always felt awkward. The seats, the smells, and everyone's car etiquette were always different. Like, this makes sense to me, but unfortunately, I have to do this a lot for my, doctor's appointments. Because, yeah. Sometimes my brother can't drive me all the time. You felt stressed out that Terry had put this on you. Yes, absolutely. You arrived at the driver's side car window, and Baxter smiled welcomingly. Hello. Don't remember. Hey. Cove greeted him mildly, his expression cautious. What's up?
Alright, plan made. Let's hop in.
Yes. Hesitantly opened the back door and stepped inside. The car was clean and smelled of air freshener. Where? You stared at Cove for reassurance as you scooted all the way to the other side. Cove squeezed into the middle after you. Miranda took the last seat in the back, and you all tried to awkwardly buckle up. Were seatbelts really made for were back seats really made for 3 adults? It honestly didn't seem like it. Oh my god. Okay, so the back seat, the freaking middle one, the hump, that's what we call it. I don't know if everyone calls it the hump, but the hump, like, usually you put the smallest person there. So it would have made more sense if Cove went in, then I went in, and then Miranda came in. It's because at least, like, it fit, yeah. Your cheeks could never. Oh my god, really? I'm just a little guy, so I just fit in small places. Too thick? God dang, girl. Terry gladly took the shotgun seat and had all the room she wanted.
Does that sound alright?
Oh. Welcome to my vehicle. I hope everyone is comfortable. And if someone could point me in the right direction, we could be on our way. He began to explain where you had come from. It was pretty easy to direct him straight down the road and wouldn't turn into a parking lot. Baxter nodded from up in the driver's seat and pulled back into the road. Luckily, the street was still empty. It took no time at all for Baxter to park right next to Cove's car. There wasn't even enough time for a proper conversation to start. The occupants didn't seem to mind. There were smiles all around when Baxter parked next to Cove's car. Woo! Miranda clapped quietly as Terry cheered. Cove chuckled nervously. Yeah, I'm just relieved. The trip had gone without issue. Baxter hadn't sped excessively or stopped for another set of teenagers in swimsuits. He'd just driven down the road, and now you were here. You sighed a breath of relief and put your hand on the door handle. We've right, that was easy. And Terry flung open her door and climbed out. Yeah. Everyone else exited the car as well. The group thanked Baxter with varying degrees of enthusiasm. Baxter himself got out too. Everyone congregated again in front of Baxter and Cove's car. Terry bounced over to Baxter and offered her hand for a handshake. He accepted it easily with a charming grin. You're a pal. You're too kind. It was no trouble whatsoever. I'll be keeping this car all this summer. If it suits you, you're welcome to take my number and give me a ring whenever you're in need of another ride. And that goes for everyone here. Nicole, I have a car. Terry blushed and busted into laughter, and Miranda fidgeted. She did not know what to do with that. Baxter really went fast, didn't he? He noticed her discomfort and smiled with a soft tilt of the head. I'd be happy to help again, but that's the only reason I offer. If you don't need it, you can pass on. Can I have it? No, I'm staying silent. That's a... No. When her giggles subsided, Terry put a hand on her chin with brows furrowed. I wonder, would that option be available right now? You could valet us somewhere cool.
What?
Yeah, I'm exactly the same, Cove. Cove was taken aback. He put a hand on the hood of his car. Weren't we going back to the neighborhood? Wasn't Baxter going back to the neighborhood too? Why would we go somewhere else? Because we can. Miranda squirmed nervously and then committed to piping up.
Maybe? We could go to the park near my place. It's a really nice place to hang out.
You and Cove shared a look. The big park was pretty nice.
Let's do it.
Baxter tapped the side of his face and thought.
It's doable.
Oh my god. The fucking... Sorry, James Morningstar with that fucking voice. God dang. Ugh. He glanced at Cove and then switched focus to you. Why?
Well,
we have two cars. If some people want to go to the park, I could still take you home. But if everyone's going, it wouldn't make sense for me not to. I mean, yeah, a hangout session would be fine, but I really, unfortunately, again, just with how, we met in the mindset that I was in, this is awkward. You would rather go back for now, you let the group know. Both girls frowned, neither wanted to leave you or Cove behind. Terry especially looked troubled and started bouncing in place.
No.
And today is all about us hanging out. We can't just bail.
Miranda nodded and bit her lip.
We don't have to go to the park.
Going back to the neighborhood has plenty of appeal. It could prove to be the better idea. Cove winced and shook his head.
don't worry about it.
We've done plenty of hanging out today. If you want to go to the park, it'll be sunset by the time we get over there anyways. The day's done. Just have some fun with that.
Okay.
She didn't sound too thrilled, and Miranda patted her on the shoulder.
Okay.
Guess we'll see you later then?
Not the probably, Cove. Holy shit. Cove smiled and she rolled her eyes at his wishy-washy answer. He knew you'd be seeing them again. Everyone finished saying their goodbyes and the three climbed into Baxter's car.
Bye.
Terry started to shout back and startled Baxter slightly. Miranda laughed and waved back. Terry rolled down the window.
See ya.
Bye, Terry. Bye, Miranda. Then Baxter rolled down his own window.
See you.
Have a safe journey back. I'll see you around the neighborhood. Baxter started to pull out of the parking lot and Cove waved them off, stepping forward as they pulled away. Then it was just you and Cove left in the parking lot. He rubbed his hands together for a moment and unlocked his car. You got into the shotgun seat this time and Cove took his place at the wheel. He put his key in the ignition and turned to you. I'm surprised you didn't want to go. Not that actually I only wanted to go so you had a reason to leave. I was ready to go back. Thank you for giving me that. No, honestly, I'd be ready to go back. Cove smiled, satisfied, and finally turned his key to start the car. The car ride back passed quickly. They were all familiar roads you'd seen before. Soon you'd return to the comfort of your own neighborhood. Cove pulled in and parked. He shut off his car, then you both got out to stand in the road. I guess that's it. Thanks for the ride, Cove. I'll see you later. It was fun. Okay, pleasant farewells given, you walked to your front door. Time ticked by as the sun started to set. Orange gold light streamed in through the windows. You could tell the weather was still really nice out there. Your attention was taken to your phone. I always have my phone on vibrate, so yeah, but I always hear it. You went over to see what was going on with it.
Hi, Hoshi. We're gonna see fireworks. You wanna come? Oh. And Terry texted Cove. He said he'll be there.
How did their trip start at hanging out in the park and end up finding some previously unknown fireworks spectacle? It was definitely news to you. Yeah, wait, what? Yeah, fireworks? No, sorry, if Cove's going, like, sure. I'm not good with fireworks, though. But if Cove's there, that's fine. Okay. You thought a little more excitement would be fun. You tapped out a response and waited for Miranda to text back. Miranda sent back a cheery smile face not even 5 seconds later. Then you got a yay, and she sent another message that told you that Cove would be out at his car soon. You quickly got yourself ready and headed out into the world once more. On the way, you sent a message to Cove that you were coming. He texted that he was already outside. Of course that boy is. And just as promised, Cove was waiting by his car. He hadn't bothered to change at all. He was quite comfortable going around in his swim shorts. Hey, I mean, I would too, not gonna lie. He slipped his phone into his pocket and waved you over. Without needing to say a thing, you got into the shotgun seat. Cove looked over to you from the driver's side and smirked as he started up the car. Here we go again. Yep. He pulled out into the road and raced towards the city as the sun continued to sink below the horizon. Oh, do they live in the city? Oh. When city lights sparkled around you, Cove started looking for a parking spot. It had been a smooth drive, but unfortunately finding parking was a task. Okay, wait. Why are you seeing fireworks in the city? That's the worst place to be able to see fireworks, isn't it? Because all of the obstruction and smog and stuff. What? Okay. You tried to text Miranda to see where they had parked, but she admitted that there hadn't been any openings around there. They had gotten lucky with one single spot. Cove had to drive around a few blocks, but finally you spotted something. He pulled in and parked, feeling just as triumphant as if he'd won an actual prize. Bro, honestly, city parking, I feel that. Okay. Terry sent you a text saying to hurry up and get to the waterfront. Miranda attached a helpful picture of where they were. He pointed the way to Cove, and the two of you jogged around a bend and then down the brick-lined walkway. Eventually, you saw three silhouettes in the distance. They started to wave and yell. One of them jumped in place with their arms going back and forth. It had to be your friend. You rushed over to them. Miranda and Terry ran up to meet you halfway with faces full of smiles.
Hey! We missed you. Buddies, I knew the day wasn't over for us.
Hey.
I'm glad we found you.
Parking is crazy. Baxter had stepped up at some point too. He ran a hand through his hair, trying not to interrupt the reunion.
Hello.
Hey. Cove gave him a nod. With the band back together, the group walked back to the area where Baxter, Miranda, and Terry had originally set up at. It was a quiet, open area at the waterfront. Cove let out a relieved sigh after things calmed down. Oh, did we miss anything?
No, you're good. Nothing's happened yet. We think it's gonna start really soon, though.
Oh, what are these fireworks even for?
Well,
She smiled a big grin at Miranda.
Randy talked about watching fireworks at the park, and that reminded me about how there's this big company having an event tonight. I heard they were gonna have fireworks.
There's no way we're ever getting into that party, but she put a finger up and her smile turned devious.
I'm positive we'll still be able to see the fireworks from here. They can't hide explosions in the sky from the public.
That's ridiculous. He suddenly wondered how Terry had convinced Cove to come without prior explanation. He was utterly stunned that this was the source of the fireworks. Yeah, wait, huh? Okay. To be fair, you hadn't asked Miranda for the details either. Cove scratched his head in defeat. I guess we're already here. It's kind of too late now.
You bet your wet blanket it's too late.
What? I've never heard that expression, but okay. She shook her head with exasperation, but let him off with minimal teasing. No, yeah, this is kind of silly, but yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. I'm going to be... how close are they going to be? Because that might set off something. You had no idea where the fireworks were even supposed to be. For all you knew, they'd be right in front of your face and way too loud. Exactly. Or alternatively, the fireworks might be too far in the distance to see clearly, hidden behind the tall buildings in the skyline, and that might ruin everyone's fun. Terry led Miranda to sit down on the oval slabs along the path. Miranda took a seat and began tapping her knees together as she waited. Terry, meanwhile, crouched more than sat. Baxter flashed an unreadable smile to Cove and you, and then took a spot next to the girls. Cove seemed surprised, and looked over his shoulder to watch him begin to chat with Terry.
I think?
I guess he's trying not to upset us? Whether he left to make Cove and you more comfortable, wanted to escape potential awkwardness, or if he really had just hit it off with the girls earlier with anyone's guess. That's nice. Something seemed to strike Cove as he tried unsuccessfully to hide a smile. Most of us are in swimsuits. Wearing beachwear in the middle of the city in the dark while waiting for a fireworks show was clearly the joke of the day for him. Cove snorted once, and then looked back up at the sky. Oh yeah, that's true. I just realized I changed into like actual clothes. A flash lit up the sky with a brilliant green. Your eyes flew off the building in the distance and silently watched with bated breath. You heard a second boom and a red firework lit up the night. Oh, that's actually kind of a nice view, but huh.
Woo! The show's starting! It's so pretty!
They came running over to get closer, positively beaming. Terry pressed herself to the waterfront fence, getting as close as physically possible without just going swimming. Oh my lord. Baxter followed a few steps behind. His mouth hung open at the sight for a moment until he caught himself and once again shifted to pleasantly composed. Has bro never seen fireworks? Oh my god, okay, that kind of brings a little cute out of him. It's like, oh my god, fireworks. He's just a little kid at heart, I see it. Okay, more fireworks went off, shooting out hundreds of tiny sparkling lights, and the colors stood out starkly against the dark night. But the biggest ones were washed your surrounding with their hue, turning your world blue, then red, then golden.
Welcome.
Did I deliver or did I deliver? Miranda's eyes glittered and she lightly bumped Terry with her hip. Good job. Terry stumbled at the friendly nudge, but was pleased with the compliment. He grinned back. Miranda lightly swung her hips the opposite way to give you a bump as well. It was friendly and... Oh.
Woo.
We did it! You gave her a little push in turn with a laugh. I mean, yeah, I'm glad everyone seemed to be having fun, but I definitely do not like how close it is. I'm not gonna lie. You hadn't thought about it with how unexpected this had been, but now that things were exploding, it was becoming a little much. The fireworks were just so loud, so bright. There was barely any breathing room in between them, and all at once they assaulted your senses. Miranda smiled at you reassuringly. The electric blue firework popped in the distance.
I hope you're having fun too.
Cove looked over at you, wanting to hear your answer to Miranda's question. Another firework exploded, bathing his face in light. Oh. I'm not gonna answer. Like, I would have just, like, nodded and, like, smiled. That's it. Oh, thank you for redeeming the West Stretch, Rainy. Oh, and Nummies. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. I hope that since everyone press the button, yes. I hope that you guys are also taking a moment to hydrate, stretch, take a little get a little snap. How's it catching me crunching? That's wild. You have your water and your pumpkin seeds? Nice. Oh, you're gonna make dinner soon? That's I have my wawa and granola. It's cinnamon granola. That's good. Oh. Huh? Sorry, I just heard something. Oh, you love the almond vanilla kind? Yeah. Wait, what? Did I? Come on. We're actually, I know this is kind of an awkward time, but we're going to take a quick break. I need to go check something, but I also need to, so we'll be right back. Yes, go get nummies, go get Wawa, go back from Land 4. We'll be back soon. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop being a little baby. I'm gonna stop being a little baby man. But, oh god, excuse me. Welcome back. Yeah, I just, went to go check that, either my brother wasn't, like, struggling with anything coming in, or if, someone was breaking into my apartment, or stuff like that. So, I mean, come on, the dragon has to have an apartment just to be able to hold stuff when, he's, like, on the surface, you know? Other than that, I'm usually in my cave. But you would think I'd put everything in my cave, but some stuff, like, gets kind of nasty. But yeah, welcome back. I hope that everyone, like, did what they needed to do in that little break. But yeah. Not my anxiety coming out, like, in-game and, like, in real life. That's crazy. That's not the medicine I need. That's not even medicine. The heck? There it is. Yippee! The Detroit? There's no detritus over here, I promise. Okay. I think I've done everything I need to do before I get back to this, but oh my lord. You stared back at Cove and Miranda, but no words came to you. Another firework boomed, and you almost jumped. Miranda and Terry shared a worried look, and Cove stepped in front of you. He was a grounding sight, a distraction from the fireworks. Cove gently put his hands over the sides of your head, covering your ears. The world gained a slightly muffled filter as he blocked out the surrounding sound. Oh.
Don't worry about it.
No, we don't have to stay. Oh. It's like, yeah, if I can cover my ear, if I cover my ears, I can stay, but But also, like, I feel like I would ask him to keep doing that just as a comfort thing. You know? You pointed at your ears with an inquiring glance. Cove's eyes widened with understanding, and he nodded at me. Yeah, for as long as you need. Then I can stay. He smiled gently and kept his grip firm without being painful. Oh, okay. Cove shifted and got behind you in a comfortable stance. Now his hands were able to cover your ears more naturally. Good job, Cove. Taking care of business like a real professional. I'll keep holding your ears so you don't have to hear those lines either. You chuckled, feeling better about being there. Oh, he was glad to be spending time with you and tilted his head at a spectacular multicolored firework above. I think that's been my favorite so far. You stood back from the railing together and you appreciated the distance from the fireworks. Somehow, even just a scant few yards away from the waterfront made a difference. You situated yourself in Cove's arms, making sure you could still move your head freely enough. You took a moment to watch him and the fireworks reflected in his eyes. Cove grinned like a kid. Aw. You pressed yourself against his chest and snuggled into him, making sure he could still properly keep hold on your ears. He leaned down to let his chin rest on top of your right shoulder. And with a bit of adjusting, you were both set for the show. Cove's gaze drifted from the show of dazzling lights straight at you, and he sighed dreamily. You didn't know when you'd last seen him so blissful. Aww. The spectacle continued to up the ante by bringing more fireworks out at a time. The colors danced across the sky and reflected over the water. You reached out a hand and watched as it was tinted green while a big boom sounded. Fireworks were a normal summer tradition, but this was admittedly an unconventional approach. Showing up in the city last minute to watch a display from a technically private event, that made this feel special in a way that just planning to go to a public fireworks show never would. Terry's idea may have not left you with a lot of time to prepare, but it sure led to a unique situation. It was clear this was an unforgettable night. As the finale sounded, blazing the sky with unbelievable beauty, you remembered thinking that there might never be a night exactly like this one again, not for the rest of your life. You planned to hold on to the feelings you had in that moment for as long as you could. You'll be going, Water? That is completely fine. I hope you... Thank you for wishing a good stream, and you have a good night or day as well, hon. Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for the follow. No. I'm looking at the time now. It took 2 hours to get through that one thing, but it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I think we'll continue until well... Wait a minute. Wait a dang minute. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking on something. Because I do have a friend another friend that plans to stream. If he does, I'm probably gonna stop and read it. Yeah. From the moment you woke up... Okay, I just realized we're on a new moment. Maybe. Like, wait a minute. From the moment you woke up, you knew that today was going to be busier than usual. There was a list of errands that needed to be finished before the day was done. First up was visiting one of the biggest farmers markets in the area. It was only open 2 weekends a month during certain parts of the year. It was rare that you and your family were able to attend, so your moms liked to make the most out of every minute of it. And you realized it was not just them feeling that way when you heard a whistle from your left side. Mr. Holden! Wow, this is a swanky show. Vegetables have never seemed so highbrow. Seriously, they don't mess around with their product.
Isn't that great?
Ma looks so fucking tired. Oh my lord. They, both moms look tired. Oh dear lord, okay. Liz crossed her arms. You could tell she was amused. Oh, look at them. Okay, sorry. We couldn't have picked a more perfect trip. It's been too long since we've had a true family outing. Her teasing tone said more than she actually did. Your next door neighbors had joined you this day, and that's what made it a true family outing. The three parents laughed approvingly. Out of the corner of your eye, you caught Cove looking at you sympathetically. Some things never change, and some jokes never died. You'd long accepted it. For that. Oh, I'm not in a bad mood. I definitely would be excited just because of not, being there for a while. There were so many stalls, you couldn't even imagine what hidden gems you might find among them. Bubbling with anticipation, you smiled. Well, I'm ready to get started. I've got plenty of dishes in mind. Use ingredients. And before your moms responded to that, they glanced at each other and smiled. Yes, that's a very good idea, Cliff. This place is much larger than it seems. It's difficult to visit each part in a single day.
I got it.
Why are some of the men's voices a lot higher than I think? What? Than I believe. What? Okay. I'm sure we can make a decent tent together at least. Actually, since there are so many of us this time, we could take different sides of the market.
Sounds good.
Divide and conquer, right? That sounds brilliant. Everyone watched your mom, surprised. No one had considered that an option, but your mom flashed the group a dazzling smile, continuing with the thought. Though, it's a little unfair that there are 4 Sage family members and only 2 Holdens here. So I'll go with you boys to even up you.
Okay.
It's fine with me. Cliff scratched the back of his neck and slowly met Cove's stare. They both seemed unconvinced, but weren't sure what to say about it. Don't worry, we'll be apart for only a few hours, and then we'll have something to talk about at the end of it. Father and son ultimately nodded. This wasn't an argument, they were going to win. Oh?
Alright.
Alright. I don't get the point, but I also don't mind spending the first part of the trip with the Hoshi and Ma. Ma clapped her hands together at them. Wonderful. Are the teams ready to go? Hey, I didn't agree to anything. Yeah, let's go. Can I be the one who goes with the Holdens instead? Bro, I want to go with the Holden. I mean, it's not that I have anything against my sister and mom. It's just I do want to spend time with the Holdens. Oh. But I feel like definitely if I spend time with Liz and Ma, it could be something. You know? Look, who do I want? I want to spend time with Cove. Me being like one track mind. I want Cove. I want my boy Cove. Though I do know, I realized that the Holdens were like kind of thinking, like, oh, we want to take Hoshi with us. He look fucking Mr. Holden looked so like, it's like I guess. Okay, can I go with them instead? You look from your mom to your ma, hopeful that you'd at least get to explore the market with Cove. He perked up at the suggestion, but then you saw Ma was pouting at your request to leave her group. Yes, no, Ma.
Sorry.
Sorry, no can do this time, kiddo. Oh. Seeing that neither parent was budging, you slumped your shoulders. We won't be split up too long, right? Ma hooked an arm around you in a little side hug. You grinned.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Taking the lead, Mom walked over towards Cove and Cliff, who were still eyeing her confusedly. I would too. Like, what is something being planned between Mom and Ma that we're not sure of? Maybe.
Let's go.
Come on, boys, we're heading out. Sure. Okay. Cove looked at you softly and found himself pulled forward, stopping in front of you. His expression flickered for a moment, hesitant.
Fine.
Oh. Cove lightly took one of your hands in his and gave it a small squeeze. He dipped his face forward, wanting to kiss farewell. When instead he stopped midway, his whole body stiff. He jerked his gaze back at your mom, and you realized that she had grabbed the hem of his shirt. You gave it a small tug before letting go. Oh my god.
No.
Mom, come on. Time's a wasting, Cove, and I've known you long enough to be aware that you're one to linger. If I don't stop you now, you'll only drag your feet on parting ways more. I mean, that's true, but come on. The two of you can snuggle and make out as much as you want later. We have important shopping to do now. Hey. You know what, Mom? Fair enough. Cove gasps at what he felt was a truly obscene thing to say. God damn. Mom's not wrong, though. His face burned red, but that was ignored by him. He spoke with an unimpressed roll of the eyes.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. You don't need to literally pull me away from Hoshi. I'm not that clingy. Boy, we both know that that's not true. Mom sniggered with a shake of her head. Cove's eyebrows raised over the reaction, and he turned to Ma. She wouldn't meet his eyes as she whistled innocently. Liz smirked ear to ear, and Cove whipped his head towards his dad. Mr. Holden couldn't offer anything more than an apologetic shrug. Oh. It was only then that it dawned on Cove that everyone did think he was that needy. Huh. Yeah. No, come on. I want my boy. Give me my boy. Finally, he dared to face you with wide, bleeding eyes. Oh my god, don't make fun of Cove. Who said you were allowed to say things like that to him? Cove is totally capable of being independent when he wants to be. There's nothing wrong with being attached. It's nice. Oh, come on, Cove, you know how it is. Can't leave stare back at him. Who said you were allowed to say things like that to him? No, I really would say this. Cove is totally capable of being independent when he wants to be. Yeah, but truly I do know, and I feel called out. I feel called out too, Cove. It's okay. You spoke very matter of fact and fixed a stern gaze on the group. Cove, meanwhile, beamed at having your support.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's so cute. Without thinking, Cove took another step forward, feeling drawn to you. Also, again, Mom grabbed the back of his shirt, She tried suppressing her laughter, but a few chuckles escaped. Actions speak louder than words. Oh no. Cove's mouth twisted as he struggled to come up with something to say in his defense. He was newly embarrassed all over again. Yeah, well, so what? That admission had Liz, your mom's, and his dad bursting into laughter. No, come here, my baby boy. Come here. No. Cove grimaced and walked several steps from the group before stopping. He clearly wanted to move on, so much that he was physically moving away. Oh, I'll see you soon. For a moment, you weren't sure if Cove heard you over the noise of the market, but then he nodded. You smiled softly, watching him get over his embarrassment and relax a bit.
See you later.
Yeah. Take care of yourselves. At that, Mom picked a direction and set out into the market with Mr. Holden and Cove following behind her. Grinning. Remember, I found something I need to DM you if you're okay with it. It's sparkly. Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. I'll give you the thumbs up. Oh my god. Freaking Cove is me for real, for real. God damn it. Okay. But yeah, you can send it to Emmer. That's completely fine. Grinning, Moss set them off with a big wave. Liz gave a daintier goodbye wave herself. Despite the change in plans, you were still glad to be there. You felt like the change in plans was a good idea. You felt unsure about it. You had been happy. Now you were god dang. That definitely put a damper on your good mood. No, it's okay. It's okay. But it probably was a good idea. It's just, come on, I want my baby boy. Okay. Altogether, there were 6 of you, so you could already imagine how long it would have taken to get through even a fraction of the stalls. Okay, thank you. I will check that in a little bit. Smiling, you looked forward to spending some quality time with Ma and Liz. When they were gone, Ma cheerily turned towards you and Liz. She put her hands on her hip. Do you think there'll be any nice ginger around here? Oh, probably. We'll have to find out. You nodded in agreement, keen to truly get the trip going. Ma led you both into the busy market. Bro, I love these things, but I feel like I'd more peruse than actually buy stuff. Actually, oh my god, now I want sweet potatoes. But, sorry. I guess I am hungry. I don't know. It's interesting though. Some time passed browsing. There were only a few stalls you stopped at. You had fun chatting and laughing, pointing out various things to Ma and Liz and vice versa. At one point, Ma stopped suddenly. She put a hand on her belly and gave a half-hearted smile. I think I should have used the bathroom before we left home, like the 2 of you responsibly did. Oh. Just need a pee?
Yes.
Yes, Liz. I'll have to visit the ladies' room now. No, should we all go with you? Ma craned forward as she struggled to pinpoint the direction she needed to go. She gently considered your suggestion. There's no need to worry about me for this or waste time standing around. Keep on shopping. Though, actually, I might need help finding my way. Can you please come, Lizzie? You and your sister had to share a look over that. Why do that of all things?
Hey.
Ma, if anyone should go anywhere on their own, shouldn't it be you? You're the one needing a detour, and you're the parent here. Oh? Ma giggled, unfazed by the resistance. Liz, meanwhile, tipped a brow of her hat, watching Ma skeptically. Oh? Soon enough, Hoshi will have to handle doing these kinds of errands on their own. This makes good practice. What? Ma hooked an arm around Liz's and pulled her along.
Have fun.
Have fun. We'll find each other again later. Excuse me? Yeah, no, I'm just standing there stunned. What just happened? What? You watched, dumbfounded, as they waded into the crowd. They were out of sight within moments, and what started as a group outing rapidly became you entirely on your own. What's going on? Do I know what I'm supposed to be getting? Oh my god, you were overwhelmed. You thought, screw them. You were done with this whole trip. It felt great being left on your own. You thought Ma was being ridiculous, but you didn't really mind. You didn't know what to think. No, I'm absolutely overwhelmed. Screw this. You weren't prepared at all to be flung out here on your own. Oh, Lord. You walked off on your own. You found a place to sit where you were left. I text Cove to meet up. Like, hey, I'm alone. I don't know what happened. Also, I knew that if I were to go anywhere, I'm gonna get lost. Hey, Cove, can you come here? At that point, you had no interest in your mom's plans. If they weren't going to stick around to follow it through, you were going to do what you actually wanted. Yeah. Taking out your phone, you quickly pulled your chat with Cove up and sent, quick question. Would you want to shop with me, or could I join you instead? Mom and Liz kind of abandoned me over here. It wasn't long at all before you got a response back. Cove responded in rapid-fire messages. What? Wait. Where are you? You took a survey of your surroundings and then sent him a description of where you were and the path you took to get there. While you waited for his response, you watched all the people moving around and past you. There wasn't a single familiar face. When your phone received a new text, you breathed a sigh of relief. Oh. Okay, I'm on my way. You're a lifesaver. Cove couldn't get there fast enough. There wasn't any reason that you could think of why you had to wander around the market alone. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I would not be able to do this alone. It's very overwhelming, and I would have broken down. Not gonna lie. When you were certain Cove wasn't sending any more messages for now, you went to put your phone away. The familiar keychain caught your eye, bringing a warm smile to your lips. Ah, quick break! Quick break! Okay, I'll look. Oh, so that is sparkly. Holy crap. Sparkly? Sparkly? I like sparkle. I like sparkle. Sparkles are nice. I like the sparkle. Just making sure. Good. Good. Oh, promo. Oh. Didn't even know that. Okay. Okay. Oh. Sorry. I'm just like clearing all my things. Oh boy. Oh, Excuse me. This is interesting. Interesting. So pretty. I always imagine a model have that type of sparkle. Yeah. I love it. Like, it's very, very pretty. I think I have one friend that has a model like that. Blues. Cosmic Kitsune? Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. Let me 61313. Welcome to the protagonist. Welcome to the... Oh my god. I know I say records, but I don't know if I'm keeping that. Oh, welcome to the records. Welcome to the collection. Something like that. All I know, you're being stored away as a storybook. Just know that. You are now one of the storybooks in the library.
Hey, hi.
I hope you're having a good. Oh boy. Oh, I'm guessing now that the fact that you're... Oh. I had to stretch my bones. My bones be crackly.
But yeah, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the follow. But yeah. Oh my lord. Why am I EP? I don't know. But it's just that kind of day.
I'm fine being a book law. I love your opinion. Oh my god, thank you so much. I made it myself. You know, the thing is, my title is supposed to be the dragon with tired eyes, but my PNG really does not show, like, how tired I actually am. Because this is only my 1.0 PNG. I need to make, my 2.0, and that's gonna have so many topics. But yeah, welcome. Also, a lot of things have changed, like, I think I made my horns less, quote-unquote, stiff. They're still angular. Sorry, excuse me. But thank you so much. It was very fun, making my PNG with all the stuff that I was basing it off of. And like little things here and there very much like help inspire stuff. Because actually, no. Oh, you sent more? Oh my lord. Oh, whoa. I love how the preview for that one was booba. The preview for that one was booba. That's why. That's why. But it's very good.
But yeah.
Yeah, I love my PNG just there for the fact that I was able to make it myself. But yeah, at some point I'll be doing my 2.0, but that's literally just taking this PNG and kind of making it like a little more, I guess, a little more soft, question mark? A little more soft and squishy. But yeah. And I'm also adding my little toggles with me and my, little tiger baby boy that I travel with. And soft art? Yeah, so if you look at how my PNG is right now, it's very like concise and quite sharp and angular. I kind of want to be able to have a PNG where it's not as like semi-realistic as I usually do. But I usually do like semi-realistic anime style most of the time when I'm drawing. So I kind of want to learn how to make like more cutesy, soft art, if that makes any sense. Kind of like how I make my emotes and stuff like that. Yeah, I love soft art too. I actually get, but I get so freaking jealous because it's so hard for me to actually do that in a way that I like the way it looks. So, yeah. I'm so I'm so jealous of all my friends that can do soft art, but it's in a good way. It's jealousy in a good way because I'm just like, I want to learn how to do that too. You know.
Hey. It's fun.
Oh my head. Okay. Oh, diary. When you were certain Cove wasn't sending any more messages for now, you went to put your phone away. The familiar keychain caught your eye, bringing a warm smile to your lips. It was still so easy to remember those early days of your relationship with Cove. His pink cast, his big sad eyes, his frustration with his parents. But through it all, he was... Since you met him, Cove had always been there. You had grown up to really appreciate what it meant. Hey yo, welcome back, Alan. Workday is finally done. Nice, nice, nice. You grind through? I'm hoping that it was a good day. I know you said it was like pretty busy, but I'm hoping that it didn't like kill you. Ember, if you need an outfit design, let me know because I love coming up with them. Thank you for the offer, but I have like certain outfit designs that I have already set up. And to be honest, my 2.0 is not going to have much of an outfit change. It's just going to be showing more of this outfit because there's quite a bit of it that y'all actually haven't seen because I haven't been able to just sit down and do a proper like full body ref. So yeah.
Y'all haven't seen me in my true form.
Quote unquote true form. I actually have like a true form and that's not going out for a while. Yeah, Alan, I hope that work went well. Brain is fried, but that's nothing new. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, now you can just be a little goop. Koneko, I need more Hoshi art. I need reference material. That's so true. I literally just need to find nights where I can just sit down and draw for like hours on end without thinking about it. Like, we were talking about this earlier, and it was the fact that I can usually like sit for hours at night and draw, but if I even try to draw like during the day, it's like I can't. Nocturnal at heart. I don't know what to say. But yes, I do plan on making more art of myself that is not just emotes. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice. Yee. You placed your phone back where it belonged and checked around for a nearby stall to kill time at. One pulled your focus. Ooh! While most stalls were selling various garden-grown foods, this one had an array of homemade fudge. There were even vegan versions of every option. Yee! Oh my god, these are so cool. Chocolate peanut butter, caramel, cookies and cream, white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate mint, red velvet, maple walnut, chocolate white peppermint, toffee, and key lime. Oh, those are such good flavors for fudge. Oh my god. Crap. Well, that makes me hungry for sweets now. Crap. You got closer to the stall. It's interesting. I really do like fudge. I need to learn how to make fudge. I have a sister that like baked a lot, and I just need to ask her, like, how do you make fudge? Because she's made it so many times before. Do I get closer to the stall? Oh, I want it, but let's go drift somewhere else. It was fun getting a peek at all the fudge options, but you weren't enticed enough to buy any. Okay. Cove. For the next several minutes, you stood there on high alert, trying to spot Cove among the crowd. You broke into a smile when you saw his familiar seafoam hair sticking out above the masses. He hadn't seen you yet, but Cove was walking with purpose in your direction. You noticed he was hefting a couple bags in his hand. Standing firm, you cupped your hand around your mouth for added projection. You took a deep breath. Cove Holden, get your butt over here! He instantly stopped dead in his tracks. Alert, Cove's head snapped up and his eyes searched the crowd until they landed on you. His whole demeanor brightened at the sight. Ochi! But even from a distance, you could tell his mood shifted again. He seemed serious. Fudge is good, but pastries are my weakness. Oh, absolutely. Fudge is good, but it definitely, like, it's really heavy. But oh my god, pastries are so good. Earlier I was talking about, like, making my green tea cookies or my green tea muffins. I need to make chocolate chip cookies. Before I head over to my parents' house on the 18th. I really want to bake cakes again and cupcakes, but I always forget. Or I do make the cakes and then I don't make the icing for a while and then it goes downhill. But it's okay. I just need to remember. Oh, but I also just want to make cakes in general. It's hard. Life is hard. Oh, he seems serious. What's going on? He weaved through passerby awkwardly in an attempt to get through as fast as reasonably possible, nearly stumbling more than once. Oh. It only took a moment for him to arrive.
You okay?
Oh. Mostly, how did you escape from my mom? I didn't have to. Yours weren't the only ones to just leave. Your mom took my dad before you even messaged. You're kidding. I wish. I can't believe this happened to both of us. They planned it. They had to. But I don't know why. Are they pranking us? I don't know either. And you meant it. You couldn't fathom what your moms were up to. Cove shook his head, trying to clear his mind.
So...
Cutie. His change in tone caught your attention. You watched his eyes start to twinkle with mischief as his mouth pulled into a cheeky smile. You know, it is technically later, and your mom isn't around this time. You chuckled, knowing exactly what he was implying. That incident was already replaying in your head. Kiss. Give boy kiss. You stepped closer, placing a hand on his upper arm. Cove beamed and leaned in. It was quick, too quick, but you could feel him smile through it. When you both did part, Cove chuckled affectionately. I'm glad it's later.
Me too.
Oh. So, his gaze wandered off as if one of your parents might simply appear if he kept checking, and you could tell he was still processing the situation. He scratched the back of his head, looking sheepish. Do you still want to go shopping with me? Obviously! Cove beamed, and you were ecstatic at the thought of spending the rest of the trip with him. It was finally time to take some control back over your day.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. Even if we have to make our own fun, we're gonna have a good time. Cove smiled at you encouragingly. It made you feel... more optimistic, yeah. Having him there was already comforting, but now he also seemed determined to improve your day by any means. That had you looking forward to what was coming next. So, where to first? I don't mind going back the way I came, if it's new to you. It's not hard to miss stuff, even if I've gone past it. What have you gotten? Now, Cove shuffled his bags around and started pulling them open so you could peek inside each one. You recognized the array of things he picked up around the market. I mostly got typical things I can use pretty easily so far. Nothing super exciting. There were a few peppers, some lemons, sweet potatoes, among other things that were wrapped up so you couldn't discern what they were. What Cove bought made sense, but it was far from a complete selection. You glanced around at the nearby stalls. Wanna start over there? Cove followed your eyes as you pointed to one of the larger stalls. It was filled with several kinds of staple fruits and vegetables.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Once a few people finished paying and moved, you and Cove got yourselves directly in front of the shop. And there were so many things to pick from. Ooh. Those oranges. I'm gonna get some onions, peppers, carrots, potatoes. Perhaps limes? Okay, sorry. I'm like going things, but I'd also bake with. My bad. Did I watch Minecraft Diaries growing up? No, I did not. No, I did not. I heard of Minecraft Diaries, but I never watched it. I heard, like, again, I heard stuff about them, but I don't remember anything. Unfortunately. Or you're like, ah, good. Huh? Oh, good. Okay. Okay, got it. I was like, huh? Hubby. The shop owner put your selection together and handed it to you in a couple bags. Happily, you paid and waited for Cove to make his. Yeah, I got confused. Oh, ready to go? Cove grinned, satisfied with his new choices. He had added another bag to his small but growing collection. You nodded. That's me too. Oh, fair. Actually, before moving on and everything, I was wondering if you'd want to hold hands while we're shopping? Unprotected hand holding. Sorry. Hold his hand. Damn it. There was no way you could say no to that face. Delighted, you laced your fingers with his without hesitation. Oh, absolutely. Cove squeezed your hand back with renewed eagerness. Your boyfriend nodded his head in the direction you had been going towards.
All right.
Okay, now let's go. Together, you and Cove wandered the market on the lookout for any stalls that caught your attention. Cove was walking around with a spring in his step, talking about the various meal ideas he had in mind. After a while, you had to go greater distances to find something of interest. Several of the stalls were selling the same goods. It was only a matter now of which you wanted to buy from. You continued ambling down the path until Cove suddenly stopped, literally pulling you away from your thoughts. Cove? You followed his eyeline past the crowd. Immediately, you knew what grabbed him. Homemade jams and local honey. Ooh. That stall was glittering with quaint glass jars stacked high, each encasing gels of various colors. Cove's eyes were practically sparkling. His feet automatically began to take him there, likely without being fully aware he had made an unexplained detour. When you got closer, you were surprised there were even more varieties than you thought. There were even different honeys based on what type of pollen the bees used. Oh my god, that's actually impressive. Cove's focus seemed torn between a bottle of blackberry jam and one of clover honey. Did you want some honey? Oh my god. Some honey? You asked earnestly. I wonder, what on earth could you possibly want at this stuff? It looks really good. You shook your head at him disapprovingly. You quietly left his. It felt freeing to call your boyfriend something sweet. The moment became even sweeter when the tips of Cove's ears flustered. He didn't look at you but nodded. You could tell by his expression that he was way too struck by the sudden pet name to get any words out. You thought things over for yourself too. Okay, so I'd obviously get the clover honey. But he wanted. See, unfortunately, I can't have jams too much because of the textures. My bad. Yeah, textures. But I'm gonna get the stuff that he wanted. You paid, and the shop owner started putting together your order. They carefully packed it in a single bag with paper. Thank you very much. Amused, you watched Cove give in and just buy both the clover honey and the blackberry jam. He also went all in, getting spring wildflower honey and plum jam too. Oh no? Oh yeah, yeah. The shop owner thoughtfully wrapped each in brown paper to protect them before putting them away in a bag. He handed the purchase to Cove.
Thank you.
You both stepped away from the stall. Cove didn't fail to notice the look you'd been giving him since he agonized over his toast toppers. Hey, this doesn't go bad for a long time. Why not stock up? I could have chosen one if I wanted to. For a moment I thought you were gonna buy the whole stuff. Cove laughed, but he still tried to shake his head in disapproval. You hoped he enjoyed every bit of what he bought. True. As you began to stroll, Cove looked up at the sky. He smiled. It was sort of unexpected considering all of this was technically an errand, and unexpected changes often upset. But he was happy, and Cove liked doing this kind of normal thing. And you could tell that Cove especially enjoyed doing these kinds of things with you. What? Cove's please attitude? No! Yeah, I'm definitely feeling better than earlier. It was going to take a while before you could completely move on from being left in the middle of the market, but with Cove, you were happy. You could smile along with him. We're so domestic. I'm glad you're having a good time. And you meant it. Cove's good mood was only helping to boost your own, and you were thankful for that.
So?
Are you? Yep. You had put an emphasis on the popping key. Cove chuckled at your response, happy to see a change for the better in your mood. Later, when you spotted a less crowded area, you took a break from browsing. Cove started rummaging through one of his bags, just to check on how his goods were doing. A smile grew on his face as he went on to the next. I gotta ask why they thought it was a good idea to leave you. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, all I know is that if all of a sudden I was left to my own devices in a big, like, farmer's market, I would not know what to do. Like, I'd be scared. There was the thing of just, like, going and, like, sitting down around where you were left. But, like, I was like, well, I have Cove, so I'd rather have Cove come and, like, you know, be with me. Yeah, if you were asked, then all good. But, yeah. Just saying, just all of a sudden getting left, it's kind of like, huh? You struggled knowing that Cove wouldn't let anything go to waste. There wasn't a single doubt. He was gonna eat it all. You had a hand in front of your face as you squinted upward. The sun had moved quite a bit. You'd been at the market for a good while now. Neither your feet nor your arms were sore right now. And Cove looked to be doing fine too, and that was something that could be coming. There was a price to pay for this much shopping, and it wasn't always in money. Want me to carry your bag? Cove stared at you unsure, but you just held a hand out, expecting.
What?
You don't have to do that. I bought it, and besides, you're already carrying stuff. Who cares about that? I'm trying to do you a favor here. Okay, you win. Or, it's actually kind of a loss you're willing to take it. No, that's a win.
Thanks.
Cove bundled up his bags into two groups and held them out for you to take. You accepted, but had to temporarily put all the bags down on the ground. Oh, this is so me. He chuckled, watching you shuffle the bags around, so each arm wasn't carrying too much.
Thank you.
Really, it's nice of you. No problem. Now I get to show off how strong I am. Standing up straight with the bags, you were all set to get going again. You grinned, happy to do this. And with that, you and Cove continued your trip through the market together. Ma and Mom had both texted you during the trip, though only to say that they hoped you'd found some good stuff and that they'd see you later. There were no answers on where they went or why. You and Cove continued to wind your way through the bustling market, the list of outstanding items steadily shrinking while bags grew heavier. Eventually, Cove realized that he hadn't checked his own phone in a while. The two of you came to a stop in the nearest alcove where you'd be out of the steady stream of people pursuing the stalls, and he pulled out his phone. Cove pulled out his phone, watched his eyes dart over the screen as he read the waiting messages. Not important. I'll reply to that later. Damn. He mumbled his verdict under his breath. Then Cove's face scrunched up with confusion. Wait, I've got a message from my dad. Listen to this. Cove, I wasn't part of the plan. I didn't know what was going on when I left with Hoshi's mom. Where are you? He sent that ages ago. I didn't hear it come in. He sent another one since then. Says he hopes I'm alright and that he's not bothering me. The newest one says everybody's going to the parking lot soon and we can meet up there. He lowered his phone, eyes narrowed. The same conclusion that was settling on you had landed on Cove as well. So it was on purpose. The crowd of people passing by stayed as noisy as ever, a sharp contrast to the silence that had fallen over you and Cove. He was rubbing the screen of his phone against the shirt, wiping away dust and debris. He continued scrubbing the screen long after anything could have remained. The action a poor substitute for pushing away the awkwardness of the moment. Yeah, I'm struck. I don't understand it. Some of your parents' actions made more sense with this context, but the bigger question, that of why, was still weighing down on you. Expressing your misery. How are they going to explain this? Cove leaned down, making his eyes level with yours. He laid his hands on your shoulder, grounding you. Cove's frown grew taut, his mouth a stiff, serious line, but his eyes wide with concern.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about your mom's leaving you alone out here like this without warning. His speech was slower than usual. You suspected that he was choosing each word carefully. It was unnatural, but you appreciated that he didn't want to risk upsetting you further. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but I can definitely back you up. And I totally get that it's sucky. Yeah, I'm just not gonna say anything. You stayed silent. Cove waited, allowing you ample opportunity to speak up in case you were hunting for words before piping up himself. I don't mind listening. His voice was soft and reassuring. He smiled, a gesture of gentle encouragement. I'll vent. I didn't want things to be like this. But they didn't even talk about it. I didn't get a chance to say anything. Cove listened, nodding gently as you unburdened yourself. You then drew a deep breath, the fresh air steadying you. You didn't stop until your lungs were full. Cove watched over you, still concerned.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Even though I guess it's not exactly my fault this time, but anything I can do to make you feel better? Even a little bit? Yeah. Can I have a hug? Cove spread his arms wide, his expression as open and welcoming as his stance beckoned you forward. You couldn't help but smile at how easy that was. You threw yourself into his embrace, squeezing him in your arm. Cove held you. It was restorative, rivaling even the best night's sleep. You parted, the smile on your face still bright. Cove smiled back at you and patted your arm, giving you a little additional reassurance. just in case the hug hadn't been enough. Clearly, he was underestimating the charm of his own hug. After a moment, he stepped further away from you, facing her. Cove closed his eyes and took a deep breath. His brow creased, then furrowed deeper into a scowl, his arms tightly coiling together. So they did do something stupid. I knew it. His voice had taken on an exaggerated quality, but what truly distinguished it from Cove's typical speaking tone was the abundance of rage. This is such a chore. Parents are so dumb. Why do people have to go places with family members anyway? I hate them. Oh my god, this reference. You got it instantly. It had been years since the boy with the bowl cut had been in town for the summer, but Cove had never forgotten. To this day, he continued to unleash his impersonation whenever the moment felt right. Sometimes you wondered if the act had grown more exaggerated over the years, or if the kid really was always that ridiculous. That kid is never gonna live that down, huh? I'm gonna play along. Wow, what is wrong with you?
No.
I'm not wrong, actually. If you were as smart as me, you'd know that. Cove gave you a lopsided smile, letting the joke rest for now. Come on, we should probably go meet up with the group. Yeah. You didn't dally any longer, slipping back into the crowd and making your way towards the entrance of the farmer's market. It didn't take long to reach the parking lot. Your parents, Mr. Holden and Liz, were already waiting there, and they waved as you both as you approached. Your own family seemed to be in pretty good mood, in contrast to Mr. Holden. He stared at Cove with open concern as you got closer. Hey, bud. Hey, Yoshi. How you doing? We'd be doing better if we hadn't been abandoned in a farmer's market by our family. You saw your mom's frowning at his response, while glancing from Cove to Mom with blinking eyes. Just because Hoshi tries to make things a good time no matter what doesn't mean you can just leave them out of your plans and expect them to go with it every time. Ma hung her head ashamed, and Mom had a hand pressed to her cheek. You could tell that they were quickly regretting their.
I'm so sorry.
Her words were full of emotion. Mom squeezed Mom. We were trying to make the errand more of a trip, less of a chore. Ma nodded. We didn't think you, Cove, and Liz wanted to be stuck trudging around a market with your parents all day. Especially not in the summer. But you're always very thoughtful and don't like to leave your moms behind, so we did ourselves. It was going to be for the market, not the other stops, I promise. And still, you're right, we could have just told you and let you make your own call. And I'm really sorry, neither of us meant to upset you.
I'm really sorry.
All gas, no brakes, and we should have known better. Sorry. Ma ditched me too, after pulling her urgent potty break stunt, if that helps. I went off to do my own shopping, as it seems they planned.
Sorry.
Sorry I didn't check back in with you. I wasn't thinking and just tried to blow it off. You quietly took in their stories of what happened. Over to the side, Cove was talking to his dad. Thanks for telling me something was up. Though I feel bad for missing the warning when you sent it.
You're welcome.
It's no trouble, sport. I learned my lesson about making surprise plans. Cove smiled at his dad, Mr. Holden laughing. Slapped Cove on the back.
Not done.
Wow, we're really being outplayed today. You realized you hadn't been the only onlooker to the Holden's moment. Your moms were exchanging rueful looks. Liz had her arms crossed over her chest, patiently waiting, watching it all unfold. Yeah, looks like it. We'd better find some way to catch up.
In that case,
Maybe we can do Hoshi's chores for the next week? Mom jabbed Ma on the shoulder. You might be on this thing. Hoshi, how do you like the sound? They looked at you hopefully. You don't have to do anything. I think we do. Come on. And And at the very best, we can make sure everyone stays together for the rest of the stops we're making today. You all nodded at the suggestion.
Yes.
And we won't let you down. We'll be the best sheepdogs ever, in guarding the flock and catching any strays.
Funny.
We could at least be shepherds. You chuckled, your mood lifting in spite of the bumpy morning. It was going to be okay. You turned to the entrance to the farmer's market for one final look, pressing it into your memory under the snow. You thought on what you'd picked up at the market and how you were going to enjoy it there. Some things you could only get from local suppliers like this. That was another perk about coming along to the market today. Cove then sidled up next to you, an eager smile on his face. You could tell from his expression that he was up to something. Oh no, he is up to something now! I know that wasn't part of the plan for today, but nothing that happened really was so. You've been plotting your own scheme? He laughed. Anyway, well, I sort of picked something out with you in mind. You held a hand to your chest, staring at Cove as he explained further.
I mean,
Since your moms decided we should shop separately, I figured I could use this time to get you something. Just as a little surprise. He reached into one of his bags and retrieved one of the wrapped up objects. You accepted the unexpected present, and you looked on excitedly as he tore off the paper. Aww. It was a glass bottle of small batch lemonade. You didn't need to taste it to know that it would be nice. It was a boutique product. It was heavy in your hand, the container and smart metal cap reaffirming the quality. Even the label, constructed from coarse paper rather than a flimsy sheet of plastic, was distinct. And you were practically bouncing in anticipation, and he smiled sweetly at your reaction. It's not a big deal, but I just thought you might like it. You didn't have to do that. You were touched that Cove wanted to treat you to something nice. Whether you were physically together or not, you're clearly always on his mind and in his heart. Liz clapped her hands together with the air of a teacher calling for attention. Since the other adults aren't acting like grown-ups, the rest of us are going to have to pick up the slack. It's time to get back on schedule and continue with the rest of the errands. Playtime is officially over. Ma laughed while Mr. Holden grinned awkwardly. Mom hung her head in an exaggerated display of mock. Kids are tough, and I can't even call them kids anymore. Liz tutted with amusement at her mother. Cove shrugged, staying a neutral observer, but the small smile on his face revealed that he was enjoying the conclusion. Sorry, that term has expired. You grinned, letting them know that you were at least partly joking, though really, you and Cove and Liz could hardly be called kids these days. You were glad that everyone was getting along. With that, your trip to the farmer's market was closed. It was time to move on. There were too many of you for one car, so you and Cove had wound up in Mr. Holden's car on the way over. You figured it made sense to do the same for the next leg of the journey. You sat next to Cove in the back. After buckling in, Cove leaned back in his seat, letting himself be cushioned by the headrest. Once he'd shifted a little, he appeared to have found the perfect angle for maximum comfort. He gazed out the window, looking suitably content with the world. You followed suit, hunkering down in your seat and looking out of the window as the car pulled away from the lot. You knew Cove well enough to spot the signs of when he was physically present but mentally elsewhere. The way he would fall quiet, staring without seeing, the long blinks. All of which he was doing right now as he looked at nothing in particular. You closed your eyes as you pulled up towards speed. You waggled your eyebrows at him jokingly. So, what were you so lost and thought about? Well, I was just thinking about how nice you are. How nice I am? Yeah. His face grew redder as his hands clenched on the top of his knees. You stared at him, hoping for an explanation, but Cove simply ducked his head. When he next spoke, his voice was barely more than a whisper. I'm lucky I got to be with you. Aww. I feel lucky too. He peeked at you from the corner of his eyes, still too shy to look at you directly. You smiled at him affectionately, eliciting an equally caring smile from Cove and Ray. You felt content, secure in your relationship with Cove. I'm gonna save it for later. It was clearly special. You intended to make sure you gave it the attention it deserved. You spent the rest of the day completing the remaining errands all together, as a group. No, I'm glad that I closed it with everyone. Ma had been true to her word and ensured that you spent the rest of the time with the Stage family and the Holden family in one place. It had been a wonderful time, a lovely high note to end on. Okay. Okay, we're at 3 hours, a little bit over 3 hours, but I am actually... Sorry, it's so weird. I am actually feeling quite tired. So, we are going to go... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. We are going to go raid my friend Ash. I love him so much. And he's working on art right now. So we're gonna go raid Ash. Again, thank you everyone for coming in.
Yeah, Koneko.
Thank you so much for everyone that had rated in Orini and Lynn. Thank you for anyone that came in and followed. That was very sweet, and you definitely did not have to do that, but thank you anyway. That is our lovely raid message, and what do I have tomorrow? What is? Oh, okay, sorry. Tomorrow I have the Supermarket Together collab with Lynn. So, again, I'm sorry, stream ended up being a lot shorter than usual, but also a lot later than usual. But it was still very fun. And so yes, again, thank you so much for coming in, lurking, doing whatever you needed to do. Thank you for showing me all the love and care that you give me. Now let's go send all of that to Ash, the little cutie. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, I love you. Bye-bye. Whee!